You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. The DJ Dork Genius.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
That comforts me when I feel out of place. Well, maybe I am, but if I don't belong here, well then I don't belong. Understand it if you feel like me. Why don't we just live? Fly like a bird way past the trees over the sea. Fly to the moon, to a galaxy no one's ever seen. Unknown to them, just like you and me, just like you and me, you and me.
Heavy. Walking the platform, 9 3/4. All the borders we take you across the water to the school of Hogwarts, casting out all your darkest horrors. Yes, I'm sleek with the wrist, beat the swish and flick. Better yet, my wand's the split, for your mind's to drift. In the land of Mrs. Commander, growing cannabis out of a briefcase. With magical beasts relaxing, you'll fight Puff the magic dragon, I bet. Hagrid is gassing with the creatures you can't imagine. Now it makes sense, they always have patience. Never forget how amazing you are. The pain in your scars don't make who you are or break who you are. Just put faith in your charms, young wizard. Don't you think too hard, just live your life.
Yeah.
Let it rock.
Y'all know what it is, man. Send that fire to my email.
Just take your time. When Guardian Leviosa, I wanna be high right now. Sitting comfy on my sofa. I wonder if the sky comes down. When Guardian Leviosa, I wanna be high right now. Sitting comfy on my sofa. I wonder if the sky comes down. Did I mention that I'm in Slytherin house? I'm a sly dog, ask around about this powerful mouth. Cut the tongue, no grin the wall, who's gonna stop me now? Not even the ministry of magic can come and lock me down. I got the elder one, talking green gods, like it's no place safer. Even down in the chamber, the dark lord can't save you. And I never cared how I favor you fakers, so I don't really want you to take it wrong. You better believe that I'ma do my job. Never forget how amazing you are. The pain in your scars don't make who you are.
We are live right now via YouTube,
charms, young wizard.
Twitch,
don't
and
you
TikTok.
think too hard, just live your life. Let it ride. Broomsticks fly. Just take your time.
Shiver it up,
when
shiver it up.
Leviosa,
Where is my
I wanna
other?
be high right now. Sitting comfy on my sofa. I wonder if the sky comes down. We got a Leviosa. I wanna
Damn,
be
I gotta charge this.
right now. Sitting comfy on my sofa. I wonder if the sky comes down.
All genres are accepted, by the way, y'all.
Then ulterior motive. Double up because superior knowing. Double cup and solo call me tomorrow. Smooth and silky, I be in the memo. I'm a limo, show me a photo. Not no pictures in the group, I don't want them. You the cutie, you're the one in the corner. He a groupie and he here for the moment. You ain't gon' trouble me, I'ma let it deal with it. When you got nothing to do, and you ain't really ever deal with it. A bitch that got a lot to do now, yeah. And yeah, I know you wanna feel things. Sometimes I wanna feel them too. But I don't really ever feel things.
other point of view. Yeah, I live right now. Check up on the channel, look at my wrist right now. Yeah, 2020, so I check my phone. I'ma need a Uber cause I can't drive home. You gon' need a movie cause you work like me. Step into a bag and get a chair like me. Only get in hell like you a nerd like me. Clap it for a nigga like you got life free. Oh no, like price that. Pull up on you, why you waste that?
It's 8:07 right now.
Mixing the liquor, I'm not plastic. Shut up and drive it, don't ask questions. Only because I ain't got answers. Happy you know I like catching the vibe of a bar rap. You rap.
Back in the days, back in the days. I think it's time I take it back, y'all. Back in the days, back in the days. I think it's time I take it back. Back in the days, back in the days. I think it's time I take it back, y'all. Back in the days, back in the days. To them bricks in that Continental. Cause lately I've been spitting fuckery, no instrumental. And even though it's influential to the mass, can't help but kick the feeling that I'm sitting on my ass when I know I used to go hard on them. Dumb way, introduced to retard on them. Hey, and Saint told me it was gangster shit. And then Colombiana told me I was such a lyricist. The way I gather flows, turn them into my own. Poetically they measure me and then compare me to bone. You niggas, not thoughts, wonder why it's not love. When you see me crooked smiles like it's all about hugs. It ain't, I shoot holes through the pictures you paint. Burn craters in your hoodie, more than think. Spank niggas straight in Eddie. I prank niggas for motivation caused by the envy. I think sense of limit, no messages to bitches who rank niggas. Fishing for the crowd, I've been known to sink niggas. Praying like a man that the damn creep. Cause I hate to be another kid forced to sleep. My eyes open, 50 on my side when I'm rolling. And she got a twin like a last name Olsen. Seem like I'm calm, but my veins is pulsing. Kid hard, don't skip to the payout kosher flatline.
That's a very important question and stuff like that. Who would win a fight between Aquaman and Mr. Fantastic? And I need to know these answers, man. You know what I'm saying? Can Mr. Fantastic breathe underwater, or is his stretchiness, you know what I'm saying, rubber-like, right? Like if he were to get bit by a shark, for instance, you know what I'm saying, would it hurt? Can he be ripped in half in that way? Obviously, we've seen Wanda kind of like ripping the shreds like freaking spaghetti, but you know what I'm saying, that's the MCU. I need to know how his body relates to, you know what I'm saying, other items and stuff like that. Anyways, if you are tapped in right now, we got about 2 minutes till we officially start the show. You got to send your music in right now. Send it to my email. It's ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com. I appreciate y'all patience.
Yeah. I said, in Detroit, watch you back when you roaming the block. So I keep the heater with me, I'm smoldering hot. Smacking MC around like a chauvinist twat. While your wife feed me grapes, stroking my cock. Cradle to the grave, from the end to the opening plot. My poetry been potent, I get vulgar a lot. Flow deadly and over your head like when the coconut drop. Dope in the rocks, picking your nose with coke in your snot. Rappers casualties to me, I take a couple more. Throw your fucking corpse to the dogs and let them tug of war. Fucking boy, I lay them flat like an underscore. Gandalf the Great, still schooling them like Dumbledore. Thunder roars, never mind as dirty's bass boosted. Haven't took a break since I started, I've always made music. Great ruler, breakthrough, you know the name loser. Anyone that gets in my way, I'm going straight through ya. Let your mind drift away into the background. Let the music take control, no turn it back now. We on the path bound forward through the war zone. If you listen to beats speaking in Morse code.
We have 35 seconds left. We almost there, y'all.
Eyes peeled, see through the frauds. Walk with the sheep, I've been doubted. Yes, man in the mirror. No one else to blame, I see the game interference. By any means, I'ma win, it's my vision. Kept my vessel sober for the mission. I done learned from distractions, well poised, so I choose interactions. And love the best answer for the captain. Check, I'm all in like I'm going for the belt. My ancestors taught me know thyself. Knowledge of yourself is how you help. Oh, let's change the picture. Why? My vision clearer and hidden liver like liquor. My students get a sticker. The type of education grow you quicker. That's one hell of a spirit. I'm got spirit.
You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork
Be sure to send your music and beats over to That Dorky Review Show at gmail.com.
Autobots, share the stream.
morning, waking up with the Lord, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn. All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome to That Dorky Review Show. I'm your host, Nonsense, aka Dork Genius, aka Chris Nonsense, aka your mama's favorite. You already know what it is, man. Listen, man, I'm still getting over like a cold, my voice. Yeah, y'all can just tell, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna sound a little bit different today. Like I suppose we'll say I'm using my radio voice or some shit like that. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? I rap, I produce, I mix and master. We do this show pretty much every day for independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe. So yes, if you have music, please send it in. Send it into my email. It's ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. If, however, you sent via my website, it goes to the same email as well, right? So whatever the case, just make sure that you're patient. If you're in the free line, we do also have ways for people to skip the long line to get played quicker or get more than one of your records played in a back-to-back fashion. Nonsense and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna choke through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit. I can't do any of my like high-pitched voices like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view when I'm cool. Better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries. And what else? My thing isn't even freaking running right there. Hold on. Why did you close? Alright. Let me just put that to the side right quick. Oh, we do giveaways on this show as well. If we reach at least 100, 200, or 300 by the end of any of our episodes. I'm trying to hit one of those cutaways right freaking quick or whatnot as soon as this thing comes back up so I can do it. But yeah, send to my email now. Get yourself freaking in line and stuff. Oh, okay. Don't send Tidal or Apple Music links, as well as anything that happens to be on the radio. So if you're rapping to like a Kendrick Lamar beat, Drake, you know, any artist who's already known and pretty much on the radio, if you're rapping to one of their beats or sending their songs, it could affect the stream, like get it cut, blocked, flagged, muted, and stuff like that on certain platforms. So do try to send something as original as possible. I also do not recommend you guys send AI records or, again, industry feature kind of situations, even if it's that like producer feature came with the beat type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, y'all know what it is, man. I want to hear y'all essentially, and this show is for the independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe. We're gonna go ahead and head right into free line so we don't take too much freaking time. And again, like I said, I appreciate y'all time. Let me see where ye oh, come on, man. All right, there we go. All right, let me see if I can throw this in. I'm like, what the hell was that? Give me a second, y'all. Satula, what's good, man? Hold on, I gotta load the page first. Oh, you know what? Let me not forget to close some of these other extra windows, just so we don't have too much shit going on there. All right, close this one and then bring this band lab up. All right, man. Yeah, listen, I hope I don't completely lose my voice, man. That's all I figured out. So this is Deranged with Ratchet and Clank. We are in full song mode, 9 in 1 minute. So
They don't never see me when they always see
as long
me
as
lose.
it's
But nigga,
decent.
only thing we lose
1 to
is
10,
them
y'all.
fucking screws.
All
I
feedback
catch
is
a line
welcome.
before a boy can even get the news. Searched ever in the street streets, I got blood on my shoes. I keep a Julie by my side and a ratchet and clean. Gon' knock your lights off in this bitch, everything we gon' blame. Money, I'm turned up off the super seat, smoking on dang. Try to take my fucking crown, bitch, you can't go over my rank, hell nah. Bitch, I'm a demon, going hard all season. Walking down on funny for whatever reason. Them niggas scary, they know not to come my region. Go to war on these fuck niggas, taking over their legion. I hope you know what's up with me, come cross that track and you gon' see. Take a bitch off a Mac, make a op, take a nap, and then we put a nigga on T. Put the boy better learn your ABC, I'm giving out smoking the bike for free. Because every life I ain't feeling alright, they said he caught a first degree. I'm sorry then, I'm deranged and crazy, but I ain't gon' let a fuck nigga ever play me. I left some shots off in these bitch doing 180. They ain't lying to the judge and tell me it ain't me. They don't never see me win, they always see me lose. But they the only thing we losing is them fucking screws. I catch her out before a boy can even get the news. They step in these streets, I got blood on my shoes. I keep a Julie by my side and a ratchet and clean. Gon' knock your lights off in this bitch, everything we gon' blame. Money, I'm turned up off the super seat, smoking on dang. Try to take my fucking crown, bitch, you can't even go over my rank. I let shots off in this bitch before I let a nigga touch my chain. I go to war by my cousin and I put it on my game. Made the wrong move up in these streets, no KKK, but I get you hang. Throw your body in the fucking bushes, they'll never ever know your name. Don't tell my buddies, know I'm true to the game. Never fuck with none of these niggas, always say my lane. Working on some purple lunch, I call it Mary Jane. Kicking shit like Mortal Kombat, bitch, I'm Luke Kane. I'm a different breed, catch I make them bleed. Bitch, these big boy diamond, know this shit ain't came for read. Ride with a big ass trap in the trunk with hella weed. No, I don't give a fuck, and I put it on my seat. They don't
get the right
never see
effects
me
on
win,
there.
they always see me lose. But they the only thing we losing is them fucking screws. I catch her out before a boy can even get the news. They step in these streets, I got blood on my shoes. I keep a Julie by my side and a ratchet and clean. Gon' knock your lights off in this bitch, everything we gon' blame. Money, I'm turned up off the super seat.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank is golden as a franchise.
Bitch, you can't even go over my rank, hell nah.
If you played it, it's cool. But if you haven't, there's a lot of people who don't even like know and they be laughing. Like, be up in the car and shit. Always like be crashing into let it time for like, all right now I need an aspirin, so I don't know what the heck is freaking happening. No freaking you send a song and maybe I will rap and I'll flow to the song. Like, listen, man. Gee, I can't even. Oh, it's not consent. I don't sound normal. All right, so 3 minutes and 16 seconds and stuff like that. You know, we often talk about the, you know, XXX Juice WRLD, you know what I'm saying, kind of influence within there, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, you know, melodic. I appreciate that you didn't oversaturate things, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, when it comes to auto-tune and stuff like that, as we are always in competition now, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, AI, as AI is a robot that tries to sound human, and then we're often on that opposite side, man. Like now, you know, getting more and more and more robotic and shit like that. As long as when and if you do use it, like you're able to do it properly, you use it with the right tones and notes, and like there'll be time where like artists will have it and, you know, we'll feel like they're underwater a little bit, right? Like they haven't properly you know, polished, you know, the settings to work exactly for them. Maybe the key's not, you know what I'm saying, you know, in the right point. Or here's another thing artists don't think about. Sometimes you guys are singing, you know, on certain records, you'll have the auto-tune freaking on, and you'll add auto-tune essentially to the entire one track that your vocal is on, right? Not really thinking about some of the vocals might actually be in a different key, right? So some of those you might have to move to a different track at times and then put that in a different key, you know what I'm saying, with auto-tune, so that it still you know, maintains within there. Or you try to be more consistent with the singing and stuff like that. We're only talking about, you know, that for a freaking auto-tune artist. But I think you did your thing in terms of this song. It's got potential within there. I like the effects that you added to those vocals. Anytime I listen to, you know, most melodic songs, like I honestly look for at least that delay and reverb combination as like a standard. If I don't hear that and the vocals are dry and it just feels, you know, like there's maybe too much going on with like, you know, ad-libs and all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, you know, you distract people a little bit, you know, but yeah, not bad. Once again, I was Deranged with Ratchet and Clank. We'll talk about Ratchet and Clank, you know what I'm saying, in a moment. Thanks for the feedback and the freaking love, you know what I'm saying? What you said, but you can't rhyme excedrin, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I can't though. I can't, man. You know what I'm saying? You put me in the challenge. I'm not gonna do it now though. Let me say, what do you say? Said I play Ratchet and Clank is my favorite childhood freaking game or whatnot, man. Well, I appreciate artists who like it feels. I'll say this, right? It doesn't feel like it's like a Ratchet and Clank themed song, right? Like if every lyric, right, was based off moments, characters from the games, the weapons, you know what I'm saying, different things like that, it would probably feel a little bit more closer to something that would fit, you know, the nerdcore, you know, genre or whatnot. Like nerdcore is all about like look, you know, if you love Zelda, make a whole song about it as opposed to one line and a reference in a freaking record or whatnot. Or sometimes we'll have artists who like, they'll name their song after an anime and then they just kind of say the name of the anime and the chorus and they don't really, you know what I'm saying? They don't say anything freaking else or whatnot. So then, you know, the fans, right? You got to know, like the fans, like they don't feel connected to the song, you know what I'm saying? It'll if anything just be just by name, but what you want is for those fans to like essentially use your song as a little bit of a theme song when they're getting ready to play the game, watch the show, go, you know, do something with a movie or something like that. You know, and again, shout out to the Ratchet and Clank games, man, you know what I'm saying? I think those games have had probably my favorite set of weapons out of, you know, any game that I've played or whatnot. Back in the day, Doom and Duke Nukem kind of, you know, had a good, you know, selection as you progress through the game and stuff like that. And I guess you could say those were, you know, the first, but when it came to 3D platformers and stuff like that, and I think Ratchet and Clank was really ahead of its time in terms of, you know, what it did as they progressed. And I'll say this, if you haven't played any of the games at all, if you have a PS5, get the one for PS5 and shit like that, the Rift in Time or whatnot. I forgot exactly what it's called, but that game, I kid you not, it feels like you're playing it feels like you're playing a Pixar movie and shit. Not that like there are a bunch of cutscenes and you're, you know, pressing X when some shit's about to, no, like it literally feels like as you're progressing, as you're seeing enemies on the screen, as you're, you know, just in the moment, and so many things can happen with the power of the PS5 freaking 2. But that game alone, you know, I still haven't deleted it from my downloads and shit like that, man. I always keep it on there because I want to go back in, you know, play it again, just look at the beautiful visuals and stuff like that. Said best games ever, Fat Tulip and stuff like that. Jack and Daxter, you know what I'm saying, same vibe. Now see, Jackson Daxter, I still wanted to play. I haven't beat any of those games yet, but I do know, you know what I'm saying, they're, you know, hand in hand, right? You know what I'm saying? They went along the lines, you know what I'm saying, with Sly Cooper and, you know what I'm saying, some of those games, so I know the history. But I do gotta go play and beat it. I appreciate PlayStation All-Stars for putting a lot of those characters in the game. If y'all was around, if y'all was about that game when it came out, man, like I was hitting up the developers like every day requesting characters, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when we gonna get Crash, Spyro, freaking Laura Croft? We didn't get any of those. We didn't get no Silent Hill's Pyramid Head. You know what I'm saying? And that would have been nice because I feel like they were a part of that PlayStation legacy, at least when a lot of us were growing up. Anyways, let's get back into the line. I appreciate y'all patience and having these conversations. Let me see who is next. I'm surprised I'm able to talk right freaking now. Let's see, where are we at? Where are you? All right, Diesel Water. Who did you send? showing love to another artist. Let me see, Just Trey with Hope official music video. Let's go ahead and load this up. We'll turn you guys on TikTok around as well. Thank you for the money, girl. I give it. It's sometimes.
Oh, you've never used samples like this
show us the
before.
visuals
This
and
is
shit.
Arcade, the ultimate sample plug.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm like, bro, I want to see the visuals. Thank you. Appreciate the gifts and stuff like that. Let me see. I'm gonna turn you guys around as soon as I get this freaking up and running.
Scary to jump, Ian.
Hold on.
That is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
Hard to dream when there is not somebody telling me to follow, lead and give it hope. I'll go where I wanna go, so don't mind, already know what I need to know.
1 to 10, y'all. All feedback is welcome.
I've been equipped with quitting things that's been close to me. Just like they wanna see you lose grip to catch a dream. Win or lose, that's a battle with the self-esteem. Scary thought about it is my dreams never sleep. Been practicing as a whole to be a role model for people stuck at the bottom, the hole I'm digging out of. I'm never perfect, but got the strength for the pain I bottled. I got emotion for every person afraid to follow. Don't go to church, I'm always afraid of being judged. I know he's always looking down on me, I barely budge. Never said I'm perfect, cause I'm far from it the way I was. Treated like I'm chasing my own shadow, I tripped in blood. Trials and tribulations, been working on my greatness. Every high and low, I battled that reflection just to face it. Hard to make it out the struggle when you're walking in rotation. Every step's another lead for you to go and find your graces. Hard to dream when there is not somebody telling me to follow, lead and give it hope. I'll go where I wanna go, so don't mind, already know what I need to know. Hard to dream when there is not somebody telling me to follow, lead and give it hope. I'll go where I wanna go, so don't mind, already know what I need to know. That's the only thing in life, we seem to not embrace it. Just because I'm losing focus don't mean complicated. Sometimes we misstep and step in holes in deeper places. Just be happy with who you are, with the scars I made it. Life is like a landmine, so let it rain to drown time. I'm front in line to take the bullet, infantry to block blind. I'm eye to eye with enemy and take the pain to walk fine. For every single person out there feeling like they don't fly. And it's okay to be alone of what that feeling is. Hard telling, I got the weapon concealing rinse. That's an obstacle in itself with common sense. Better not pull that trigger, the weight is always weighted with. I've been equipped with quitting things that's been close to me. Just like they wanna see you lose grip to catch a dream. Win or lose, that's a battle with the self-esteem. Scary thought about it is my dreams never sleep. Hard to dream when there is not somebody telling me to follow, lead and give it hope. I'll go where I wanna go, so don't mind, already know what I need to know. Hard to dream when there is not somebody telling me to follow, lead and give it hope.
Normally I'd be singing with this song or something,
Don't mind, already know what I need to know.
but all that's dead today because of my voice. I can't. Y'all know me, man. I mean, my mind always wants to go like into like super high notes for whatever reason. And I don't like singing monotone. Solid. Just Trey, that was Hope from the 7 Days album. And you know what I'm saying, we got an official music video out of you freaking as well, man, which you know, we appreciate, right? That's called getting your ducks in a row right there, man. You know, every step of the way when it comes to the mix, the performance, the content, right? You feel like he's a real artist. Anytime we listen to you guys, you know, we are often listening for that same thing. Like, do they sound like they belong out there in the wild right now? right? Sometimes you're still, all right, we need to like bake a little bit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we need to bake a little bit longer before, you know, y'all take us out the freaking oven, right? You know what I'm saying? Some artists need to realize when they're in that, you know what I'm saying? And then when you are ready, essentially, right, with every record, when you know sort of like essentially what you're doing when it comes to the performance, the mix, you know, thinking about the video, the lead up to releasing that video as well, right? When it comes to the content, right? Don't just, okay, let me do the song, then the video that we uploaded here, like make sure you're coming up with, like, just the video alone, you can still cut into 15 seconds, you know, segments, 30 seconds, a minute. You know, you can take different sections of the song to upload at different times, but you also want that beforehand. You in the studio writing about the song, talking about the record, getting in there, you know what I'm saying, sort of like performing it on the mic, like letting people see you in your element. For a lot of you guys, I know that we record at home. We try to do everything on our phone. Like we do the whatever it takes, right, to get the record out before we forget it and shit like that, right? You know, so I do get that. But for all professionalism, let people see you in every aspect and, you know, use that as content, right? Even if you don't use it right now, if you decide to release like a documentary or something like that with the album, which, you know, not a lot of artists, you know, do, but I that's something I wouldn't mind doing, a kind of reaction to. And like, oh shit, like we can watch a making of the whole, you know what I'm saying, album, and, you know what I'm saying, sort of see the songs coming through. Like that would be dope because we don't often get to see that. And, you know, it might inspire you guys to do things even better than you normally would when people aren't watching. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey man, you know what? Maybe for this record we bring in an actual pianist, right? You know what I'm saying? And then toward the freaking end, we just have the pianist, you know what I'm saying, go ham, you know, get play along with the beat, but then go into his own thing or whatnot, bring that inspiration in, or backup singers. Like, y'all know what it is. Just have the ideas and bring them forth. Heavy said, you know what I'm saying, sounding freaking clean. And then what, you know what I'm saying, appreciate the likes over here, man, you know what I'm saying, trying to get it popping, man, get it popping, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate that. Hold on, you said love this, Fat Tulip. Yep. Oh, there it goes, man. So I can see it apparently if I tap in on another thing, man. That's crazy, because like right when I went over, it was like money gun, huh? And just threw it right in my face and shit. But I was like, man, where was you when I was sitting right here? It does let us know when you guys send certain gifts though, right? But yeah, I want to see the sort of the shit in the back. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Back in the line. When I was back up in the line, I'm in the line. I'm in. All right, LB Sickening from Sicko ENT. Let's see what you sent today.
This week's song's out of Cleveland, Ohio by Little Billy. Good job, buddy. Cousin Whitney's coming back next week,
so
y'all.
It's whiskey, weed, and women. You know what I'm saying? With Zuko, LB Sickening, and myself.
All right. I'll see you next Friday.
And he made a little animated
I
video.
got shit to do.
Whiskey, weed, women, I got shit to do. I said the whiskey, weed, women, I got shit to do. I said the whiskey, weed, women, I got shit to do. I got shit to do. I got shit to do.
What world premiere? Ooh, my voice sounds good for that. World premiere.
Whiskey, weed, and women, I got shit to do. I got shit to do. Come on, I got shit to do. Whiskey, weed, and women, I got shit to do. Yeah, I got
got shit to do, motherfucking shit to do.
You can pull me over, but I know my rights. You're in that funny looking car with those little blinking lights. We don't want no problems, we scream fuck the police. We serve justice in the streets, and you know what that means. We love whiskey, weed, and women. Windshield wipers, double vision, Jack Daniels, Dixie cups. And that cop don't know what's up. Stupid fuck a garbage truck. Really, that's what he is driving. I'm really high and I can't lie. This female cop, she's kinda fine.
Whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do. Hey, I got shit to do. Come on, I got shit to do. Whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do. Yeah, I got shit to do. Motherfucking shit to do. Got a joint in one hand, got a titty in the other. Out back by the bonfire, chilling with your mother. An old southern boy knows how to get his game on. Don't like the way I move, grab your drink and get gone. Just an average night, get in the truck, head to town. Getting low on whiskey now, can't let my date run out, no how. Roll another spliff, fire it up, cue up this song. Feeling good, got a wood with Viagra all night long. Whiskey, weed, and women, I got shit to do. I got shit to do. Come on, I got shit to do. Whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do. Yeah, I got shit to do.
Yo, check. See, I need whiskey, weed, or women, or some Hennessy. I'll hit a tree. I'm chilling on the floor like, yo, this finna be the ceiling. I puff and pass and wonder what's got into me. I'm feeling like a zombie who's infected, and I'm sniffing penicillin. You either die a hero or you living long enough to have you switch, become the villain. Think I'm finna whip your children up in Fortnite. Yo, I'm tripping cause they clipping through the building, and I'm trying to find the best way I can kill them, but I think I need some
whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do. I got shit to do. I got shit to do.
What up, Rob?
Whiskey, weed, and women. I got shit to do. I got shit to do. Motherfucking shit to do.
You got a license on you, Steve?
Yeah.
No, I got who's here.
Crazy driving.
Yo, I can't. I literally would not be able to.
I've been drinking all day. Hang on just a second.
What are you doing?
I gotta pee.
Sir, step off the lawnmower. Sir,
Hang on.
step off the lawnmower.
Hang on.
I'm about to spray you. Step off the lawnmower.
Just give me
Sir,
a second.
You better step off that lawnmower. You about to get sprayed. I'm serious.
Go.
I'm serious.
I gotta go.
Jason, a Relax.
I know my rights.
Relax.
I know my rights. I know my rights. I know my rights. Please. Is it illegal to cut grass? Is it illegal to cut grass? What the hell? My wife's gonna kick your ass. I know my rights.
You said my wife's gonna kick your ass. Big freaking salute to now. If you want my opinion, my criticism, you know what I'm saying, with the record is that, you know, we kind of relegated ourselves to, you know, what really felt like 8-bar verses as opposed to 16 or whatnot, right? With the way that you sort of, well, they did theirs, right? You know what I'm saying? Again, they went right into that. I have a tendency sometimes to overdo, like, you know, sometimes I'll be challenged with just a 16 and I'll do a 24 or something like that if I really feel it, you know what I'm saying, that much or whatnot. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind like doing another 8 bars, you know what I'm saying, on top of what I did to sort of, you know what I'm saying, extend that a little bit. It would allow me to, you know, switch it up, maybe rap a little bit faster, you know, in the rest of the verse and shit like that. And then, you know, same for each of them and stuff like that, right? You know, I love the animated videos that, you know, LB freaking does or whatnot. He does do them for artists such as yourselves as well. So if you like somewhat what you saw, man, you know what I'm saying, hit him up, link up. LB Sickening and William Rumfola.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep when I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
All right, we're back in the free line right now. We got Erush? Artist Erush. Let me see if this will let me open my Spotify. And then we'll load from freaking there, whatnot. If you don't get a confirmation, always try to resend again, but refresh or wait about a minute and then refresh and then see if you got that confirmation. All right, let me see as it loads, as the world turns. What? 2 is bigger. All right, this is Erush. How do I pronounce your name? Erush or Erush? How do I pronounce it? It's called Died For You. Erush.
You hit my line late at night. Said you couldn't get me off your mind. Baby, don't you lie. Don't deny. Don't you lie. Caught up in a love without any price. Said you fine, but got your voice on the line. You know that I'm never gonna die for you again. Never gonna die.
This is on Spotify right now.
I'm never gonna die for you again. Never gonna die for you. Never gonna die for you, baby.
I thought I was gonna come right back with
Baby, if you wanna stay, I can take away the pain. Show you skies are never gray. Keep you high until I lie again. We could leave the world behind. Pour the stars into your eyes. Baby, don't you cry. Don't you cry. But I'm never gonna die for you again. I'm never gonna die for you.
O&E Jones on YouTube, on the YouTube side said this is dope.
Never gonna die for you. Never gonna die for you, baby. I'm never gonna die for you again. Never gonna die for you. Never gonna die for you, baby. I'm never gonna die for you again. Never gonna die for you. Never gonna die for you, baby.
One to 10, how y'all feel about that song? Any and all feedback is welcome. Yeah, man, and they let it rock, man. I like that. Okay. See, this feels like it needs a video like now, right? And I'm pretty sure you already have one planned and stuff like that. What I appreciate about this record is, you know, the professionality, right? It doesn't sound, you know, independent, right? Like you just started and are still trying to work on and figure out what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Just as an artist for the song, I feel like, you know, it has that close to like the Weeknd, you know what I'm saying, vibes. I appreciate that, you know, and for any artists that where we're able to really just hear you guys go in with your voices. You know, you guys are often the true artists because, you know, with the flip of a switch, right? If someone were to play a guitar or the piano, you could still sing that song with the confidence and, you know, get in there and give people a performance that feels, you know, real and dope and, you know, candid. So, you know, I'm hoping that you know that so that you can, you know, as you're out there, perform, like, you know, keep it up, right? Especially when you guys send things that are on Spotify, you know, I look at it like a little bit of a test. Every record that you guys send to the show is a test, but before I play anything, I'm always gonna assume that you think it's mixed and mastered and you know, properly recorded and that there are no mistakes that you should have changed and, you know, stuff like that. So when it is on Spotify, I judge it a little bit freaking harder too. And you know, if that mix isn't there, I feel like, man, you're moving backwards, right? You got to get everything done properly before throwing it on, you know, the platforms that you're basically telling us to, you know, either spend money or freaking time to listen to the song or whatnot. So this sounds professional. I think it makes people want to see you perform it live, as well as, you know, like immediately see the music video. You could imagine it as one of those, you know, the whole time whatever's happening, it's in slow motion, you know, type of situations. You know, usually it's that tempo. It's more R&B centric, and it's like the girl walking out of the tub butt naked in slow motion, but you only see like the top and bottom halves and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that or whatnot. This could be anything, right? You know what I'm saying? Like explosions on the side while you're just, you know what I'm saying, walking and performing the song or whatnot. The trick that Avril Lavigne did on I'm With You, or, you know what I'm saying, that the Damn Cold Night, you know what I'm saying, one that y'all know. You know, essentially, like, they sped up the song to a certain, I literally don't know what specifically number it is, but I will find out. But yeah, they sped up the record, had her sort of like walk and, you know, sing the song even though it was fast or whatnot. And then when it came to the video, they slowed down the record and the video in sequence. And so it looks like she's walking to the beat and still singing, you know, with the actual, you know, record, you know, on beat, but she's somehow walking in slow motion. Her hair is moving in slow motion and shit like that, right? So there's a lot of things that people can play with. And I'm surprised that we haven't seen that like a lot more or whatnot. Heavy Metal Chap said this was cool. It was a cool 8.5 from Rob. And he said, do you play rap battle rounds? We can. Yeah, feel free to send that to the show, man. I'm down. I sent it, you know what I'm saying, twice. I don't freaking know. No, I got yours. You should be good. What was I going to say? So, records, live performances, a battle round, you know what I'm saying? Those are fine to send to the show. Again, as long as whatever you guys are sending isn't a complete industry. Like, I don't care if y'all records are on like Spotify and like the paid platforms, right? Like, I appreciate when you guys are putting that, you know, that time and money and effort into y'all music. But it's when y'all like maybe decide to rap on like that new Drake record beat or something like that, right? the labels and the algorithm on certain platforms, they look at it like we're playing the record, right? Some records are copywritten in a certain way to where if we play them during a live, or if we, you know, just like post it on our, you know, channel or something like that, we'd get flagged or, you know, muted or you know, just different things like freaking that or whatnot. So, you know, we do want to remind y'all just to send as much of an original track as possible so we can really see you at your best, right? I want to see what beat you would choose, you know what I'm saying, outside of something we've already heard from, you know, other artists and stuff like that, right? And what decisions that you make as an artist, you know, throughout a record. But yeah, man, good job. What do you say? Skateboy helicopter, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He said my submission is before the mix and master, so at that, man. Kudos for the heads up. Kudos for the heads up. So whenever we get to that, man. I mean, you guys can always put any kind of disclaimer within, like, you know, the email or the chat and stuff like that, or you can go into it completely blind, right? Like when you don't let us know anything, right? For all you know, even if it's before the mix and master, for all you know, you still did a decent mix on it, right? To where we're like, yo, I like the mix, you know what I'm saying? So you never know. If you go into it blind, you know, you can use it to maybe confirm theories that you have about the record yourself, like things that you may think are, you know, too loud, too low, too much in certain areas or whatnot. Sometimes you guys don't know. You literally come right out of the studio and then come to the freaking show. And that's always fun. Let me make sure that we can hop back in the free line and not have a skip. For those who are trying to send a skip, though, hit that Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, TikTok, y'all can do Galaxy.
I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
All right, Micah 509 with Don't Leave. Don't leave me, girl. Listen, man, I can't. I hate when I lose my voice, but it's better than last time. I'll freaking say that, right? Like by the end of the stream, I literally couldn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? I was like, do I just do the rest? Did I just type in the chat the review and shit like that? That would be weird or whatnot. But if anything happened and I did completely lose my voice, man, like I'd be down to do something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, we could see what that would feel like. As a matter of fact, let's try it. Let's try it with this song right here. I'm not gonna talk the review at all. I'm going to type it in the chat as if. And then we got a pay skip coming up right after this. Act like what's her name from Walking Dead?
It's been a late night, I can't sleep right when it's you on my mind. You text come over, say you love me, so I put it in drive. We try and fight it, but these feelings just get too hard to hide. Can't stop the feeling, you're the reason why I'm feeling so high. Your love takes me to paradise. When I look in those eyes,
I might want to make a record together. I mean,
it's like I'm paralyzed. Baby, tonight, stay by my side. My side, yeah. Don't leave, cause I need your love, yeah, I need your touch. I swear it's a drug to me. I couldn't make this up, couldn't dream this up. Your dose of ecstasy. I never found true love, didn't know what it was till the moment you were next to me. Baby, stay by my side and don't leave. It's been a late night, I can't sleep right when it's you on my mind. Far from each other, I can't see you and it eats me alive. We try and fight it, by my side and don't leave, cause I need your love, yeah, I need your touch. I swear it's a drug to me. I couldn't make this up, couldn't dream this up. Pure dose of ecstasy. I never found true love, didn't know what it was till the moment you were next to me. Baby, stay by my side and don't leave.
Only reason why typing the review in this moment wouldn't work is because I would have to do it both on TikTok and then come over to like the YouTube and Twitch sides and do it and stuff like that. But listen, I think that this artist and the last artist, y'all need to work together, man. Like 100%, man. Like y'all, if there was a festival or a tour, like, and y'all was just, going back to back, I could, literally see that. By the way, again, man, every now and then we end up talking about like the versus battles, right? And like how dope they were, just like overall, like the concept, right? Because for a lot of us, right, like eventually we started looking forward at like, what new music certain artists were releasing. Okay, what is the new Busta Rhymes? What is the new Nas? What is the new, you know what I'm saying? We always love the classics. But I feel like the versus battles, man, they're dope because they allow the artists not only to show how well they can perform, right? What a true artist, can do, but then they reminded us of, the hits that, certain people might have not got to listen to because they were, focused on other artists or something like that. And I feel like certain people felt a little bit like that about Kendrick's halftime show. Like they basically wanted him to act like he was in a versus battle and doing all of his best hits and stuff like that. But I still dig the fact that he chose to use that time to, make a little bit of a statement. And, it still got us talking essentially today, you know what I'm saying? So there's marketing there, if anything. In terms of the song though, everything sounded decent. He had a good amount of freaking time on that. It was 3 minutes and 3 seconds. So I appreciate the full song structure. And then again, when we think about features that could hop on it, yes, The Weeknd could also hop on that. We think about Kanye, and you guys may have people on your mind and shit like that. Kalau, what's good? He said, what do you say? Back to back dope. You know what I'm saying? I can dig it and shit. Right? Like, it's crazy. Oh, but we finna switch it up. I mean, speaking of battles, right? I think one of the things you might have sent or something. Let me see. Okay, here's the battle, and then there's a music video. Okay, and you said it starts at 17:49. Give me a second to load this.
I just need you to
Don Toliver, yeah.
Can you please just go? We all eat pizza, so I make weird music. I got pizza if you need them, PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in cause I stay clouded. You wanna stay down then.
All right, Gabino freaking Grimes, man. We gotta see. First off, Happy New Year. I think this is the first time you've popped up in 2025. So welcome into the future, essentially, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what we say every year, man. Listen, we finna take over. We finna You know what I'm saying? Represent. Like, listen, keep doing y'all things, man. Let me see if I can load this up before this thing acts like it's gonna freeze. Okay, do that. I guess I'll leave Spotify up just in case. And okay, can I drag and drop? Can I drag and drop you? The drag and
What
drop.
if there was no galaxy far, far away?
Oh my goodness. All right, so let me get to the timestamp real quick. You said 1749. Okay. So is there like do I play it from 1749 and on, or and then just like, you know, let it go all the way freaking through, or would there be some place that you would want to stop? You just let us know like some shit if like, oh okay, you can stop it now, if it's one of those kind of. All right.
Appreciate this shit right now. Let's go. Oh man, I was kind of worried, you know. But I really am not now. But I'm glad you haven't stopped. Yeah. Sort of. You've done better than I thought. Sort of. Yeah. So this round, I'm gonna talk about how much I appreciate that you call me. What do you usually call me? Boss. Thank you. Boss. Bitch. He never does that, eh? Yo. How you call me boss? Okay. Well, let's talk a minute. This job a bad decision. I'm only here for the smoke. You better get your time for the shit that I'm giving. You call me boss.
Don't sweat about it.
You said Mike Bailey and Cali Smooth was hard to call. Respectfully, Mike, it wasn't, my dog. That's not even the point. The point is, we weren't watching the same battle at all. That's why I gotta question these answers. Fuck practice. You need an IV in the ER, son, because you sick. What'd you use, AI for a response? Ooh. Fucking said, tell me Mike Bailey beat Cali Smooth. Bitch, is that what you use as the prompt? Off that alone, this chat's over on GP, the tea you drinking ayahuasca strong. Hold up. Y'all catch that shit? Not the chat. Yeah, y'all hear it. Not the chat GPT piece. That scheme was easy to grab. I said questions, answers, practice. Iverson then used AI for a different setup. I know how creative it was. And since we just rap in space, it's the same thing that Mello thought of AI's career when he went to Denver for Buzz. You call me boss.
Let's go.
You won't get this work. This ain't something you can punch out of. Line up tapping daily. The Tribune saluted the work we do. Not you. This is a termination. I can't wait to push you out the door that you came in unannounced from. But you call me boss. Yeah. Well, before your shift's over, excuse me this eulogy. You said we weren't going to be hugging after, right? The fuck was that going to do to me? This left hand and right hand, they also do work for me. One gets the job. Let's go! Bitch, you're 5'2". Shut the fuck up. Yeah, shut the fuck up. This left hand and right hand, they also do work for me. One hand can get the job done, but by law, I gotta give them both equal opportunity. Capito Prime,
Wow.
you know this I am, and keep calling me out when I name. All good, you're bitched in it. 3.
Can't be no Grimes, no air, and no C notes either, bitch.
You see who put this on?
I was talking shit about you traveling, not prepping shit. You was talking shit about my skills with the penmanship. My shit was ha-ha, he at best with it. You was sending shots reminding always where invest the shit. You was sending shots reminding always wear a vest and shit. Some whole shit. That's why I came in guns loaded. You want to talk about your awkwardness in front of the camera showing, or that big-headed ass ego that you constantly stroking? Boasting about my murders.
I want to see it.
Hold it.
I want to see it. But yeah, big freaking salute. People always want to see the both sides, man. Bow down when I come to your town. First and foremost, when it comes to battles, man, you know what I'm saying? I like how just, things have, kind of elevated over freaking time or whatnot, right? Used to be a time where, like, it was all kind of like 2 beats and stuff. And so people will remember, like, the battles they used to do on, like, 106 in Park and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? 2 beats is, still pretty decent because you still got to be able to follow that beat. But if you could come prepared, right, with something, you know what I'm saying, whether it's off top or, written and prepared, right? Because we know we're in this era where, like, a lot of artists aren't prepared, right? Whether, like, we don't care if you were to do something that was considered, like, that you title a freestyle, but it was in your back pocket, if you remember some shit, as long as you haven't spit it to another song and shit, like, we haven't heard it on, you know what I'm saying, like, the games, Red Rose, White Ceiling, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit. And if he were to spit that on, like, every, like, 15 different things, people go look at him funny. And he did. Literally, he performed it at a few live shows, on a radio freestyle, in person to a fan in the freaking, in line when they were like, oh, yeah, spit a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can't have just one verse that you pull out of your head. So for any artist who can remember their songs, as well as when it comes to battling, right, there's no beat. You're not following that same, structure. Initially, you have time to really, set things up to come around. You know what I'm saying? It sometimes requires, for us to be, a little bit smart and be able to piece things, together. And then, the smartness of some artists is being able to point out when whatever line that they might have said might feel complicated and that they have to repeat it or whatnot. And then the line will, like, literally be sort of like built into certain shit. So I like when we can see different battles and shit like that. Like, I honestly almost want to watch the whole series and shit like that or whatnot. So, whether it's overtime or something like that, let us know what's up. But you can give us the mid. How do you think, I mean, we got a glimpse of the other verse in there. And I've always told you that, like, you have that straight up freaking hip hop sound, right? So there are certain artists that, are perfect for, that battle circuit. And, just getting in there, thank you for putting something like that on. And I definitely want to see more of what you can do in that. We still have one more submission from him before we move on real quick. We got an actual music video. Hold on, let me throw it up.
This is Gabino Grimes. No M.
This one. Yesterday.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's start it right here. This is my mastermind lecture. Bring letters, real tears, and stories filled with glory. Make the mud real clear. The snare is slap hack with life. Let's control fear. Expensive lessons happen when you don't hold down a pension. Check the checks hard, but day-to-day's an honest lesson. Of picking yourself up, beat the day prior, homie. Stop regression before the dark takes away progression. Wow. Tell me who needs a breather. This totter-teeter lifestyle been wild. I'ma need to screech it. You pick that up? Is it slow enough? I don't give a fuck. This my time. Schedule something else for yourself. Giving wealth comes at a cost. This is free game.
Jordan Peterson, YouTubes. There isn't 12 rules of life, but applied you seek truth. I'm long too Timothy, ripping beats with a vicious streak. Liam Neeson, taken with a grain of salt. Why can't I eat? Why can't I reap what I sow? Healthy young bastard, but I'm after what I didn't know. I'll stop talking in poems to slow them down for folks. Or roll with the faster to distance myself from who you know. This my time, you're encouraged to criticize. Pick a side, I compartmentalize and empathize. I'm not perfect, only a man avoiding what's inside. Ugh. It's not worth it. Wow. Curses, not swears. This coat of arms I seem to bear. Been heavy to lift. It really isn't something seen as rare. Care to share, homie? I will. Let's forgive despair. This pair of humans came together to put a hair in a turtle race. Life gives life. What's with the fertile face? Space is needed for me to needle my own crochet case. Face is loaded, huh? Please tell me you're ready to
I'll answer that question
we need
in
a home run
moment.
to erase what they're ready to catch.
64.
Be a challenger. Opposite unfortunate crash. Be Excalibur. Valiant with a mantra to match. Politics to the past. Just pass him a match. Now the flames build. Burn a man in your minefield. Wasil, kiss the rose so you can't feel the thorns born identity. Selling these fables. Why did I ask? Damn. I just heard I still have 16 bars. That's suppressing. When you presented here something hard. Fuck it, let's Henry Ford now. And build a car, build it far, but build more. Still have opinions. I'm the pinion gear. You should fear. Dear mama was only tears. Lament here. Based on how I steer, the road of life has many peers, eager to get fully be aware. Peer into the glass house and know we can break it here. So many fucking meanings we can break here. The route's now, but we can break it here. Ugh. Life happens, but this is my life. Yeah. Life happens, but this is my life. Yeah. Life happens, but this is my life. Yeah.
Life
Talk
happens,
to him,
but
man.
this is.
Gabino. Yesterday's poem.
Man, I think that's a beat that you know, a lot of artists will want to get their hands on.
This is Gabino Grimes.
Man, he got like his own like artist tag, which honestly I don't think I've heard before. That might be a first, to be freaking honest, and shit like that. I've heard producer tags 100%, like, you know, hundreds of millions of freaking times, you know what I'm saying? And I love it when we do hear something that sounds a little bit freaking new. By the way, what is y'all favorite producer tag out there? Mine's has always been Alchemist, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, it just, you know, if he makes a beat for me or some shit, man, if it don't have that tag, man, you know, it ain't an Alchemist beat for me. But yeah, production, you know, was on point with this. Felt a little bit like, you know, Alchemist meets Kanye a little bit in terms of, you know, production and type of freaking sample. You got in there and did your thing. So, you know, it's a little bit like if you got signed to Rockefeller and, you know, had a Ye produced, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever kind of freaking song. I appreciate the conviction, you know, the realness, right? You're not an artist who just says anything. You are an artist of substance, of the culture. And to get back into the battle conversation, because let me see, you said good message behind this one. 64, but 64 also had said, is it harder for battle rappers to transition to an artist? Now that question is easy, man, because it's always dependent on that artist, right? Some artists are probably far better at battling than they are making songs, and that usually has been the conversation for, you know, certain people. But there are artists that, you know, can equally be in that battle circuit and make dope songs and, you know, find that right beat or whatnot. I think the trick is, you know, knowing how to make, you know, some of those best songs or whatnot, taking what the skill that you have to really be able to write bars and storytell, and to you know, to know that, okay, like when you are essentially, you know, it doesn't really have to be explained, but, you know, we'll do it anyways. when you are in a battle where there's no beat, right? You have more freedom, you have more time to sort of like structure like where you want your words to land and stuff like that. And again, there'll be times where like you'll set things up, you know that the crowd's gonna react to a certain, you know, word or something like that. And you know, you need to make sure you are strategic in there. But I forgot where I was speaking. Going with that. Oh yeah, we were talking about transitioning into. But when you're on a beat, it's different, right? You do have to sometimes ride the beat that you're on. You have to basically in your head get the gist that when we as listeners are listening to an artist, we're bobbing our head to the beat and you, right? Flow, as they call it, is essentially when you are, you know, you see what the beat is essentially doing, and then you take the right sort of cadence and you make sure that you're riding that beat or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You go in and out at the right parts. You don't sort of just like randomly go off beat or just structure the song weird, right? So if you have the skill, right, and especially like if you're a battle rapper, right, you know, like that's a thing in itself, man. Like people, if you're saying you're the best, right? Like I think the best should reflect everything. If you were to do live performances, if you were to battle, if you were to make songs, you know, I think we can't call ourselves the best anything until, you know, we do hit all those sectors all at once, including, again, so artists who have other artists write for them and shit like that, man. If you have help, once again, you can't say you're the best. You shouldn't have help, essentially, right? You know what I'm saying? You have to be the artist that would write for you in every moment. If you get that writer's block or whatnot, like, again, wait till that shit comes to you or whatnot. Think of the many different ideas. Sometimes I come back to a song if I like, you know, I'm not necessarily feeling it the proper freaking way yet. And then sometimes there are beats that are not for us. We really have to be able to identify that, you know what I'm saying, early on. Like we can rap to anything, but there are those that fit us perfectly. And, you know, when people hear the beat by itself, they think, hey, that's something that so-and-so would get on or whatnot. That's how you guys create the type beats that are, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of yourself. By the way, for the type beat phase that we're in, take acknowledgement of that, right? Like, you guys should be creating your own type beats as opposed to, oh, let me rap to this Drake type beat. Let me rap to this Lil Durk type beat. Let me rap to, you know what I'm saying? Once you get in somebody else's lane that's already there, people are always going to compare you to that artist. So the only way to circumvent that is like, okay, so how do I create my sound? You know what I'm saying? And again, it's okay to take some influence from other artists that you like. Artists have always sort of been influenced by someone that came before, and then it made them want to do the same freaking shit or whatnot, right? But then they would go, you know what, I gotta be original, let me take it in this direction, right? My content would be different, the beats, yada yada. Camp David was freaking good. What's good? Let me see, was that you that had sent a, hold on, let me move that to the side. Yep, okay. One song skip from Versace.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie,
when you say live by the pen, die by the pen, man. Yep. Submitted the song, see when I watch the live. I probably did. We probably just played it later in the stream and stuff like that. But anytime you come back to the show, resend your submission so that way you get yourself in line or whatnot. You know what I mean? And I'll try my best to get to you. You know what I'm saying, as fast as freaking possible or whatnot. We do have a one song skip that is in the cusp right now. So give me a moment to load data up. Dun. Bow. All right, so Camp David would let me fly. Let's see if I can. Okay, cool. Downloads all good. Let me come to this side. I need to move this. Cause why is this here? If I'm always have to like look beyond this camera. Deep voice nonsense sounds weird, man.
It's always nonsense, man. You already know what it is.
Thank you for the gift, 64. By the way, I want to pronounce your name more properly. I'm saying 64 because that's what I see, but I know it's... I like the beat already.
I think you know how I feel.
It's Isaac and Lance with Let Me Fly.
Doing life with you just ain't real. I just can't believe the space that we're in. This life ain't fair. We just can't win. It feels like we're enemies that used to be friends. Our conversation's over. It's come to an end. Wanna get you out of my mind. I wanna say goodbye. I don't think you know how I feel. I could fly to the sky, to the sky. Would you let me go? Would you let me go? If I could fly to the sky. Would you let me go? I could fly to the sky, to the sky. Would you let me go? Would you let me go? I could fly to the sky.
Right? It's soothing. I need to like, where my incense at, man? Finally. It's been a while since I've been able to light an incense on the show. Light an incense on the show.
I'll admit it that I'm wrong. My desires got me thinking that my feelings gone. But I even walk away, knowing that I'm still in love. No, I didn't need a break, I just needed time to love. Baby, please don't walk away. Here's what I have to say. All I want is better days.
It'll do.
Better days. I don't really know what I was losing. You thought that I was chosen. It's my body, I'm abusing. Seems to you that I'm a nuisance. Didn't like the way I was moving. Bad bros, I was pursuing. If you think that I can change, kill on my soul, but I can prove it. Wanted to let you know, why did you let me go? And if you take me back, I give you time to take it slow. And I gave it all I tried, and I keep on wasting time. If I ain't on your mind, be my wings, let me fly now. I could fly to the sky, to the sky. Would you let me go? Would you let me go?
I need an incense company to sponsor the show.
To the sky, would you let me go? I could fly to the sky.
Y'all know I would normally be staying with the song, man. Definitely beautiful. People don't like you up on your block and they go shoot at you. A lot of times I don't even know what the hell is happening, but people hear this song and they get jealous. If we all freaking eat a glizzy without no relish, I don't know what the hell is freaking happening. Where is Ellen? I haven't seen her in a long time. There's a lot of artists that probably spit the wrong rhymes and I just have to rap way differently. And there's a lot of people who don't really mean shit to me. Listen, we is history, but I want to be able to tell y'all that like this beat right here, yeah, it's lifting me. I don't know like what is happening. Like I want to like tell y'all is finna cheese, and people know that there's a lot of people who are eating beans, bacon, ham, people shaking hands. I don't know what the hell is happening in the lake and sand falling down. People also know who you're calling now. People also know when I'm... All right, anyways, man, look, I love... Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, I love that beat. That production had me at hello. Right? As soon as it came on, man, I'm like, oh. Like the piano work on it. Piano work is ever so, soothing, and we truly appreciate something that we could just vibe to, right? Like that alone, just puts you at ease or whatnot. And the reason why I like records like this, right? Like it can fit any genre, right? I've heard straight up rappers, right, on these type of beats. I've heard, jazz artists and singers. I've heard, gospel. I've heard R&B. We've heard everything under the sun, and so there's no excuse of sort of like what you can or can't do. It's just up to your ideas on it. But it's one of those things that like people could be arguing, they could be like frustrated, they could be in a mood, but you put this on and they forget about all that for that amount of time that they have the song on, right? Immediately I hear it and I want to light up an incense and just get in that. Like for me, it's a personal thing because my mom used to essentially, when she would just go around and clean the house, she'd put on a thing of incense and then throw on some like Erykah Badu, some Common, some Jill Scott, you know what I mean? Like it'd be very, very vibe centric. And so I'm always like, I love when records can get me back to those, days or whatnot. Right now, the performance, man, definitely top notch as well. I absolutely love the harmonization that you had on this song. Like it sounds soothing to the ear as well. And something that I think a lot of people would want to hear and see live. Something that I want you guys to take notice of as well is like, when we get R&B records on the show, it's a great thing because we get melodic artists from time to time, right? That's some of you who, maybe don't consider themselves R&B, but you will, sing a little bit here and there, or you'll use auto-tune and do melodic records, right? The advice I'm always giving a lot of you guys is to treat your records like you were R&B artists, right? What do I mean by that? It's simply, if you listen to the song, there are variations of melodies in there, right? There's no like, let me just do the same melody through the whole song and then not like change it up, right? People love when they can see what else you can do on that same record, because in some cases they only have 3 minutes before they got to go out back off they break or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? So if they got whatever amount of time to listen to your song, figure out they fuck with it and wonder if we can hear more, like by all means, man, definitely make a video to this and more. By the way, it's 4 minutes and 24 seconds. And just people have this theory that like they make their records shorter so people will run them back.
There can never be too many books, but living without the internet would suck and shit would get weird like too many cooks. If you're always getting robbed, there's too many crooks.
Living without the internet would suck and shit would get weird like
one more again. In case y'all thought, I want y'all to start looking at time differently, man. Stop thinking that short songs are where it's at and shit like that. If people love some shit, they will still listen to it again. They will still want you to encore and all that shit. So know that. All right. After this, we should be back in the, and then what do you say? Not very harem, you know what I'm saying? What that mean? Appreciate the guests, by the way. And you say you came from YouTube over there. That's what's up.
Doing life with you just ain't real.
Man. I want to see y'all on the piano.
The space that we're in. This life ain't fair. We just can't win. It feels like we're enemies that used to be friends. Our conversation's over. It's come to an end. Wanna get you out of my mind. I wanna say goodbye.
Very subtle, right?
You know how I feel.
normally, by the way, one last thing real quick. Normally, like having those kind of, you know, effects, you know, that are like in between like a flanger, you know, chorus and stuff like that, where it sounds like kind of trippy. Normally that would sound very like unnatural, you know what I'm saying, for certain records and stuff like that. But mainly, I think the reason why it works on this song is, again, you use the right effect. It sort of like makes a surround sound kind of freaking feel, and then it's not every vocal, right? You know what I'm saying? There's certain vocals that it has it on, and then other vocals you have, you know, the main one or whatnot. So that allows people to have, you know, this differentiation.
I can fly.
I'm not gonna stop it anymore. Light it up, light it up. Light it up.
I can fly into the sky. To the sky. Would you let me go? Would you let me go? I know it's on my fault. I'll admit it that I'm wrong. My desires got me thinking that my feelings gone. But I even walk away, knowing that I'm still in love. No, I didn't need a break. I just needed time to last. Baby, please don't walk away. Here's what I have to say. All I want is better days. Better days. I don't really know what I was losing. You thought that I was choosing. It's my body I'm abusing. Seems to you that I'm a nuisance. It's like the way I was moving. Bad bros I was pursuing. If you think that I can change, give up my soul, but I can prove it. Wanted to let you know, why did you let me go? And if you take me back, I give you time to take it slow. And I gave it all I tried, and I keep on wasting time. If I ain't on your mind, be my wings, let me fly now. I can fly to the sky, to the sky. Would you let me
Heavy said it's his favorite joint of the night.
I can fly, I can fly.
Sam.
To the sky. Would you let me go?
Yeah.
I can fly to the sky, to the sky. Would you let me go? Would you let me go? I can fly to the sky, to the sky. Would you let me go? Would you let me go?
Listen, a lot of times people always be hiding things. He said the quality freaking puts all of mine to shame. I don't know like what is freaking happening, but a lot of freaking people freaking pop up randomly like to find my name in friend.
Let me stop. Anyways, we love this. So keep doing your thing. Let me put this in. What am I looking for? All right, that Dorky Vibes playlist, my brother. As we proceed to give you what you need, man. Like, he knows many of you guys know that. Like, again, I love everything, right? I feel like there's always a good record in every genre, but we also have certain things that sort of sit in our top favorite type of records to listen to and stuff like that. So again, you come with that kind of production, like, you know what I'm saying, it does something a little bit different. And often it's hard to mess up those records, you know what I'm saying, because it feels good, whether you're rapping or singing. You know, often like, you know, a good concept record, you know, things that are, you know, comedic, you know, when you're going in there and really barring it up. Anything that feels like Griselda beat-esque, where it just like makes you make that stank face because the beat just freaking goes in. And we've had, man, every time we get one of those and shit like that, man. Like anytime I hit a point where, like, you know what I mean, and I think every artist has been through this at one point. If you haven't yet, just wait for it, man. Wait for that time where like you are uninspired and then like you just kind of decide not to make music anymore for whatever reason, right? You got like, you know what? I'm not gonna make music again, right? But I always think about like, you know what? It's always gonna be that one beat that brings you back, right? You hear that thing that just gives you that like, I need to write right now. You know what? Maybe one more song. And that song turns into a mixtape that turns into an album that, you know, sort of gets you back on track or whatnot. And I've known a few artists that I remember them doing the same thing, quitting. Like I quit for 5 years though. My shit was like, let me take some time to myself and shit, because I just wasn't having fun with it anymore. Plus, we had artists in the industry that I just wasn't really feeling that was pushing the industry, the culture, you know what I'm saying, forward. I felt like if I was lucky enough to make it, I would have to sit next to artists that I didn't like and like fake like I fuck with their shit. I just couldn't freaking do it. Now it's like half and half. I feel like anybody's game, you know what I'm saying, at different points, as long as you have that thing that, you know, people feel like embracing at that moment or whatnot. And it can happen for, you know, anybody. Likewise can fall at the drop of a hat, right? Move strategically as you guys go out here. Watch how you treat people. Watch the posts that you guys are posting today. If you haven't learned anything from those that, you know what I'm saying, pretty much had been, you know, canceled at some point, or removed from a job that they were going to be able to do, that would have been a good look, simply because of something they might have said 20 years, you know what I'm saying, ago or whatnot. So always sort of watch the things that you guys, you know what I'm saying, are freaking doing. Be humble freaking right now as you're interacting with people, because you never know who actually knows someone that can, like, you know, change your life a little bit. What do you say? You said Kendrick shook it up. The pin is back on top. The industry, you know what I'm saying, starting to flip and stuff like that. I can see that, man. And that, you know, we could have the Drake and Kendrick conversation if y'all want, you know what I'm saying? I think that the whole thing in general, when any artist, you know, get in there and battle a little bit, it is good for the culture, right? You know what I'm saying? Even though the bad thing is people really having to take sides and you know, just having to be on that losing side, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. But I think when it's like a battle against, right, sort of like that mainstream and straight up, you know, lyricism and stuff like that, I feel like, again, that it's really good for the culture, because that means, okay, so if Kendrick gets up there, does that thing, you know, other people see him in that spotlight, right? Again, he was able to go in there in the Super Bowl, while some people, I guarantee, watch what happens, right? Some people don't get the Super Bowl performance freaking now. They think people are overblowing, you know what I'm saying, all the analyzation, you know what I'm saying, behind it. But it'll be one of those things that are appreciated more with time, like fine wine and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I think, you know, for a lot of people, everything is a little bit freaking different. But I appreciate that. Let me see. You said I'm gonna send one more back to back and shit. Yeah, let me know. We're gonna get back in the free line for the moment. Real quick though, let me make sure that I got that last record in the... Okay, let me fly. Broomsticks fly. I wanna get...
Your mind used to drift in the land of Mrs. Commander growing cannabis out of a briefcase.
Yeah. All right, let me see. Can say where we are at. Freeline Express, the movie starring John Razzlebean, Thurgood Johnson. All right, let me go back in tune. Fat Tulip.
Here is my home. once I found faith. To myself, I was so hateful. All I had to do was ask for help. Now I'm so grateful. Life goes by quick, like a short flick, but there's always a take two. For your ways, I replay if you've missed you, cause you can lose yourself like your keys, it's easy. If you attract negative energy that distracts you from what you dream to be, see them changing your plans, they're the wrong plans. They might have some bright leaves, but those seeds don't bring oxygen to a breathing tree, buried too deep. Even if it seems sweet, those berries are poison. What we do with our days, we have a choice in. Better to keep your opinion to yourself and bin the ones who don't hesitate to voice them. It's a common mistake to keep them in your place. Over time, you lose your mind and take you off your face, turning to sedatives, cause he didn't do what he said he did, or her complaints are getting way too repetitive. Home, alone in my zone. Feed it so it's grown. Another way to say who I am. Home, alone in my zone. Feed it so it's grown. Another way to save who I am.
She titled it Singing
Which cut of that?
Spoken Word, right? You know what I'm saying? Which, that's a pretty good assessment. Because the way that you're rapping on the verse is in between like that standard rapping, you know what I'm saying, and that kind of spoken word, you know what I'm saying, as sort of style and whatnot, right? And it's interesting, right? I appreciate that, like, you can really get in there and, you know, sing vocals, you know, sound clean, and I almost feel like you might have sung first and then, you know, started rapping, you know what I'm saying, a little bit freaking second. I have no idea, but like when you sing, it feels natural, you know what I'm saying? It feels like something, you know, I'd hear out there on certain records. And I'm trying to remember something specific, like your voice when you're singing reminds me of a song, but I can't get it in my freaking head. If I can remember it by the end of the stream, I'll sort of send you an email and let you freaking know that. But while this song feels slow to a certain extent, again, I think everything is sort of like fitting. You know, we were able to hear everything the artist said. The mix was freaking there. The content, you know what I'm saying, is there as well. So I think we'd love to see some type of video for this, and I appreciate that you know, you're willing to try two things at once or whatnot. Usually you get like one who's, you know, like, again, you would do a whole album where it's just singing, and then a whole album where it's, you know, the other thing. But I feel like if you do both on the majority of records, you know what I'm saying, you get the best of both worlds every time, right? You don't get bored with either, because you always got, like, you know, both sides. And I'm sure that's why, like, after a certain amount of time, you started seeing, like, certain R&B singers, like, straight up, you know, rapping themselves and stuff like that. Chris Brown, Tyrese had a few records or an album where he, you know, took on a rap persona. I think, what's his name, man? What's his name, man? Starts with a freaking T and shit like that. I don't know why I can't remember his freaking name. You sent a skip. Hold on. I think. Okay, so we got another skip from Bavaria Sachi that's coming up right after that. And you said thank you. You know what I'm saying? No problem. Let me see. Appreciate you, Rob, for the thunder.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie, I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs. You know me. I love gold. I got a big stick of gold where my thing used to be, just because.
All right, this is just just a one song. And you already sent the email. I got you. All right. We're back in the skip line right now at the moment. Okay. And this is just a one song skip. We should be back in the free line after this if we don't see another skip from anybody else. Let's freaking go right now. What is it? Sace? What can you? Give us any information you can about the song, maybe the producer, like anything that we're hearing, if you can.
Know that it's been a while, tell me what you think about. You've been running through my brain. And through it all, I'ma keep it G. I hope you don't blame me, cause I might just go insane. And I'm trying to give you a taste, bringing you all in my space. If we make love, that's dangerous. I tried to give you some space, but I got nothing else to say. Can you be my girlfriend? Baby, I'ma stick with you, baby, come here, let's make a new plan. And baby, all I'm saying is, can you be my girlfriend? Cause baby, when I'm with you, I got better views. And there's only one question that I'm asking you, is can you be my girl? Can you be my girlfriend? Yeah. Can you be my girl?
If Michael Jackson was alive, man.
Can you be my girlfriend? I need you by my side and that's that. I need you right here with me, that's facts. I might just send a text in all caps. Girl, you know you forgot to call back. You up all night, you been thinking about my life. Girl, I'm trying to give you a touch, come over here, baby, I'ma give you a hug, that's what you want. Baby, I just know how you like it. I see you in my vision like a psychic. Come and be my sidekick, like the way you ride it. I've been making cake without the icing. I feel like the nicest, I've been making profit. Baby, I can give you a personal key to my heart. For you, I can be a locksmith. If I'm keeping it P, baby, lately I know I've been trapped in my thoughts. Cause can you be my girl? Can you be my girlfriend? Yeah.
I've said it's cool though, I like
Can
it. Hey.
you be my girl?
So like Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying? Just the eyes.
Can you be my girlfriend?
Wanna go places. Anybody gon' rate this? If you gon' hate this, a lot of times there's a lot of people in the chat who really gon' hate shit. Every time's freaking when I freaking make a song and I put it on, man, everybody goes ape shit. I don't know what the hell I would do, but freaking you are freaking cool. This is music, better tape this. Take it to places where we freaking eating some bacon. I don't know why, but I'ma break it. If it was a record I could put out, there's a lot of people who are freaking getting pushed out of. There's a lot of people who will go up in a place and slap you up in the face with a motherfucking glove. I sound weird cause I'm sick. I'm sick. That's basically what's going on.
I'm sick and I lost my voice and shit. So classic bar, you know what I'm saying? Sachi, you know what I'm saying? You know, him, you know what I'm saying, specifically for what I've, you know, always heard, he's always able to get in there with, again, the vibes that we usually freaking talk about, but while still keeping it in the R&B sector of, you know, the content. And then you know, he will utilize the, you know what I'm saying, auto-tune and stuff like that. Now, he's one of the few that actually haven't minded, you know what I'm saying, with that, right? There's something with this production that kind of works with it. It felt slightly similar to something like you might have heard, like maybe a version of like Michael Jackson on at a certain point. Like, I can't remember the song that he made, that, you know, if I was running records, both radio and indie, you know, it probably would remind me of that. And then I'd throw that Michael Jackson record, you know what I'm saying, right after it or whatnot. But it's a good kind of live music record as well, right? Any song that you guys hear that coming to the show, always imagine the whole spectrum of, you know, promotion with it, right? Imagine it, okay, what does it sound like if the artist was gonna perform it live? You know what I'm saying? Would, you know, if they had live instruments and all that, if they did a music video, you know what I'm saying, would it seem cool? And would it be natural if it came on the radio, right, next to other artists that you guys know? Some of those are freaking no. There's other things that need to be done to sort of like get it there. But for me personally, again, it feels like something that would kind of be out there. What did you give us? Around 3 minutes and 37 seconds with that in full, like if you let the beat ride out basically to the end and sort of like fade. Let me see what else real quick.
Cause I might just do you. You ride it. I've been making kick without the ice.
Harmonization, right? That's one thing that if you kind of remember to like, okay, let me go in with certain things, right? Let me go back in there real quick.
And baby, your love saying is, can you be my
right? Like having that backup singer kind of thing at certain points, you know what I'm saying? And it's like kind of fading it into the background a little bit. It doesn't have to be something prominent, but it's those letting the song progress and it not just feeling like it's only you in there and stuff like that, right? So there are other things like just studio wise that I would have, you know, suggested and sort of, you know, even just like had you add, right? Because you can still do that like right now. And then, you know, again, cut those down a little bit because you want your main vocal to be the main thing that we hear always, right? Any ad libs, any sort of like doubles and background vocals, they gotta be just that in the background, kind of tucked very neatly in a certain space that doesn't necessarily distract you from what's going on, but feels good because you can still hear it, right? If you get that done, like I feel like that'll be a you know what I'm saying, a surefire freaking hit even more. And again, I couldn't do the freaking, you know me, man. I'm usually getting in there, try to hit higher notes, but as it were be, what do you say the song I sent? And you know what I'm saying, I can see in the background movie, man. Hey, that's what's up. I can't wait to hear that and to see if you follow freaking through on that or whatnot. So that one was Versace featuring The Waves and shit like that. And then what did Lil JJ said, I'm a music artist and stuff like that. Well, welcome to the show. What you want to do, my brother, is send your music to my email. It's ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. Get your freaking thing in, and we shall proceed.
I just need you to, can you please just go? We all eat pizza, so I make weird music. I got pizza if you need them, PayPal me. You see me on the playground, just, yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in cause I stay clouded. You wanna stay down then?
Oh my gosh. Alright, we got a 2 song back to back right now. Gabino Grimes. Possibly another 2 videos or songs. We'll see what it is. Okay. And appreciate y'all. Hold on. Let's see what this is. It's a YouTube link, so as long as it's not private yet, I'll be able to put that in the chat and stuff. Dork Squad, man. Appreciate that.
Rock the mic. We out here.
Rock the mic, freestyle. Let's go.
They say everything is timing. Okay. Well, let's stop and watch the glove not fit. OJ, I'm saying I'm a killer. A wolf in wolf's clothing. They're talking being ill while I'm sergeant but met COVID. Sorry for your loss, big dog. These clippers hopeless. No chance? Come shadow me. Your homework bound to notice. The coldest. Before I lose myself or lose focus. See, for Dre and I, this a full circle moment. Let me catch my breath on my haters. They should notice. I don't give a fuck, I'm good in my magnum opus. The right staff can make change. I'm Mike Masters Moses. I've overcome the most. My addictions were explosive. Almost have been gone. No song to seem to close with. Now we have the best show in town. It ain't closest. Beyond humble and hard work while running shit. Talk about a 360. I've been harder than loving this. So for you to hate, it's even more weird. Long mirrors there for you, but for me there's no fear. I was stricken, lost the vision, couldn't face peers. Now I'm talking with the biggest stars of VR top tiers. Be man, woo! It's Mike Masters everything. Lettering, pedigree, Triple H enemies, be enemy. You couldn't get the job cheap or friend of me. This my Beatles moment, bitch, now let it be. I'm about to lose it, I finally been uprooted. I'm Jesus, the fucking Judas. If Judas, he couldn't do it. Don't kiss me, good fella bullshit. I'm back on my Ricky Steamboat, the rudest, who also eludes the Brutus. I'ma make this light for you, in light what is right for you. Sir Edison with my energy, every sentence is light for you. Battle rap took a stance, it's hard for me to back now. Spitting bars on cadence, motherfuckers can't rap now. I got a complex, mess with me, see magazine. See they sign best, when it's crunch time, Ovek is me. Bring the seasonings, we about to cook. The bars BQ tip, well if not, we'll send shell. Take the cheese you with, it's well crafted. Kick back with passes, don't go offside. World Cups clinking the glasses, we active. This wind will tornado the stew. Watch your lies with ex-wives, see you turning Bill Paxton. Get lapped for not being the fastest on the track. You'll get smacked. I'm wild on caffeine, not talking apps. 16 to the yo we throw, we playing craps. Couch cowboys always hurt, you turn to that. If it's that, just know we grow weed stocks in the back. And it's rap. Ugh. Gabino Grimes at Mike Masters 801 on everything. At Gabino Grimes on everything. We out here. Rock the mic, baby.
3, 2, this my lifeblood. Yeah, classes in session. I'm launching a message created to get it from a modern day legend. This how we started it. Drum samples are part of it. Told you this my artery, lifeblood in the policy. Ottoman kicking the feet. Running streets was a part of me. Armor me with knowledge. I'm polished better than Let's go. Hold up. I'm polished better than balances in a Gatsby scene. Have a dream. They shifted around to what is never seen. My own movie plays crystal clear. 2B days are long gone. What I mean ain't nothing free foolish ways. Once the journey hit the pater, I am anchored to being different. The difference to your favorite. I am not here to cater to your month of new flavors. I am way more than what the rake scored, and I don't care who favors it. Now face forward, the classes in session. Hate forward, then go over heads. Super bold to fly forward. I poured my life in it. Pyrex is a my mission. Clear, vivid on these canvases. Colors unscripted. Pay me the dues that I know that I'm old. Designer clothes back in the closet. Lost in the void. Out in public.
All right, that was just a little bit of a snippet to that record. All right, let's review that first video. First off, he got in there. It was a little bit of a freestyle and shit like that. And like, look, you killed it, man. You killed. 3 minutes and 28, you know what I'm saying? Seconds just going in, you know what I'm saying? Bar for bar. You know, that beat was freaking dope as hell. And, you know, definitely something that if I had came across, you know, would have made me, you know, go in there and, you know what I'm saying, write something for myself or whatnot. So I appreciate, you know, the actual work that went into that. And even more, right? Like the things that I want to be able to point out. We're on two different sides with the situation, right? Notice that, you know, like this is when you can truly see a live performance or close to a live performance, you know, from an artist, right? A lot of times what we get from certain artists on stage is y'all bring the whole record, you know, and y'all rapping with like all this and you know, and it becomes a little bit of a distraction, or people feel like you use the record as a crutch because you don't remember your lyrics and shit like that. But when artists are tested in these situations, like there is no other vocals, it's you, right? Whether you're deciding to spit off top or spit something that you wrote specifically for the beat or something else that you have in your pocket. Again, it's a skill not only to write something dope, but to remember the dope shit that you wrote so you can, you know, showcase it somewhere or whatnot. And like, if he's, I know I've had this rule essentially, and I've seen it as something that, you know, at least when I grew up, it seemed like it was a thing in freaking hip hop where, like, you know, if you have like a freestyle kind of scenario, right? If you go to like a radio interview or something like that, like, and then they put a beat on at the end, and then you kind of have you like freestyle, right? At that point, if you have a verse that you use in that freestyle, most artists have to like let it die in that interview, right? That's if you want it to become a classic and something that, okay, if people want to hear that specific verse, they have to go to that interview and call back to that interview, insert my artist name here, freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want it to be that. Like, I remember the things that Eminem did with Tim Westwood and shit like that. And Alchemist, you know, had, you know, produced, and this, they were just up there doing some, you know, kind of crazy shit. But essentially, again, when you can get in there and, you know, really feel like you are, you know, prepared, I think it means a lot. Now, my criticism with this one, though, was that it did feel like the vocals, you know what I'm saying, were low, so I wanted them to simply be turned up or whatnot, right? That's something that should always be tested, you know, when we're going in, when we're gonna use the direct audio from, you know, the thing that we're, you know, on, right? If I'm interviewing an artist, I gotta make sure that their vocals are level, otherwise do that whole interview, right? That the you know, they sound tremendously lower, you know what I'm saying, and it, you know, doesn't freaking work out or whatnot. So always make sure you get those levels right, so it's close to, you know, like that professional live version of the song, you know what I'm saying, kind of freaking scenario. You know, but performance and everything was, you know, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, on point. And man, there's still a way. There's still probably a way where you can kind of separate the vocals from the beat, remix it essentially, right? Just essentially cut up the vocals a little bit more, throw it back on, reload it, and then that might actually freaking work. Let me see, website not in. I gotta update the thing. Let me get the actual section on my website for you and stuff like that. Let me get 1 second real quick, because we got a second one. Let's see what this is right here. Okay, let me look. You go to my link tree real quick. You know what? You can go to my link tree and then go to the Dork Genius Beats section, I think. But let me test it out.
I could do this for my whole life. It's been a sign. I'll tell you why. I took some time, but now much time's up. Yeah, you know the vibes, huh? You know the vibes, huh? You know the vibes. I could do this for my whole life. It's been a sign, huh? I'll tell you why. I took some time, but now much time's up. Yeah, you know the vibes, huh?
You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
I've been skating with a purpose, making people nervous, spinning guap where I shouldn't. Your baby mama works it. Whoops, spin the record back, boy, you know this shit deserves it. Writing rap so elegant, my rhyme books in cursive. Yeah, meet you on the other side. Not that Bone Thugs joint, I mean, I'm doing something major. Call all the papers, let's zigzag them up and wildfire the neighbors. Woo. Boy, I'm lit, said. Boy, I'm lit. I could do this my whole life, just let the boy live. Fuck you tells me different, impossible is nothing. Could be no on a mission, no comparable discussion. I've been waiting for a time to snap. Gasket percussion, this a whole camp. One time I'm would love it. Want smoke, I'm not above it. No cap, I'm not above it. Want rap, I got you covered. Vibes different, I've discovered. I could do this for my whole life. It's been a sign. I'll tell you why. I took some time, but now much time's up. Yeah, you know the vibes, huh? You know the vibes, huh? You know the vibes. I could do this for my whole life. It's been a sign, huh? I'll tell you why. I took some time, but now much time's up. Yeah, you know the vibes, huh? You know the vibes, huh? You know the vibes. They say start with a bar. Examine me, the jurisdiction has gone far. I'm not riding with you Seinfeld's comedians in cars. Remedial training
boys ballin'. Handicap parking on beat, stop stalling. World War II attitude, stop stalling. Sorry, I'm a bar spitter, it's my first calling, Keep my mind up in space, chillin' with the homie Spock. I'ma buy a park place and buy a boardwalk. Monopoly, my property, my master's own policy. Calling me with nonsense, you Mike Pence wallabies. Writer's block, rappers, artistry, committed robbery. Quiver set on shiver, now watch me do archery. This art pumps through me, you can check each artery. I could do this for my whole life. It's been a sign. I'll tell you why. I took some time, but not much. Time's up. Yeah, you know the vibes,
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. I can do this for my whole life. It's been a sign. I'll tell you why. I took some time, but not much. Time's up. Yeah, you know the vibes, You know the vibes, You know the vibes.
You know the vibes and shit. Hopefully y'all vibe to it. I don't know what the hell to do, but I'm freaking sitting here with you, freaking, and I ain't chilling outside and shit. A lot of times, and I'm trying to keep a hole in it. All right, Gabino Grimes with Artery. I always love that record, man. It has a good vibe with that, beat. Takes you back to different kind of freaking time or whatnot. Like, I don't even know what sample that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, off top. But it makes me wonder, you know what I'm saying? And always, I feel like anything that makes you wonder where it comes from, you know what I'm saying, how it was made, where's the location of, the music video, how were certain things freaking done, it's always a good thing or whatnot, right? But it feels like a kind of like 80s, 90s, record or sample or something like that. And again, you kind of pick the right beats to get in there, and rap too. You have a very hip hop centric energy that I think even if you were to hop on trap beats, like it would, you'd bring the again that aspect of hip hop, to that type of record or whatnot. And it's hard for you to sort of get out of, because you are hip hop, right? The way that you rap, the topics, that you get into, and of course, man, like you are solidifying yourself even more with the battle league and stuff like that. I feel like there are industry artists right now who will not step foot in a battle, arena or whatnot. To them, they'll feel like it'll, hurt their career if they do and they lose to, an artist or whatnot. I feel like everybody has, a fall from freaking grace at certain times. Like for certain people, that's either happening to Drake or not, because he's still performing to full arenas and shit, apparently. But nonetheless, man, you know what it is. What up? With that Mike Masters, Alliance and shit like that, man. He's the smokes, man. You already know what it is, man. Hey, I'm still waiting for that open verse, man. I gotta wait till I have my voice back now, though. Honestly, though, I may be able to tip the scales the other way around and shit like that. Cause one thing that I've been trying to figure out who I wanted to get on, like Heavy Metal Trap, shout out to Heavy. He had produced, hold on. Let me see what he had produced this this record or whatnot. I had wrote a freaking verse or whatnot, but I had intended to get, other artists freaking on or whatnot. For some reason, I could hear your voice also on this shit. Very hip hop centric. And for those that are listening to me talking like that ain't cheap, listen, man.
Is this the way to the nearest cipher? Cause I kinda just need to go to the bathroom. But
yo, listen, this hip hop shit is off the rip hot. Sick, I'm Alfred Hitchcock. Shit, I'm awkward, it's not. $20 pit stops. Got me walking 6 dogs. 20 hours TikTok. Rest in peace to Big Pog. Homie, I will always spit that fire if this shit knocks. Heavy like the crown, either you down or you can kick rocks. Nonsense done got the rap game going flip flop. People be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Chris? Stop. I don't have a clue of what is wrong with me. Shit, dog. Always up in space, y'all preparing for the lift, dog. I am never frozen like, who the fuck's a Chris, dog? How many puzzles on the floor can my kid solve? Yo, shout out to Space Boy. He be having split talks, rolling up a joint while he writing in the whip toss. You about to witness something epic, yeah, we lit, y'all. Drake's heavy blitz, the generally modern Chris nonsense. Aw, man.
I can't wait till I can get back to my, like, now you can see how different I sound right freaking now and shit like that. That's how much of my voice that I freaking lost. And it's killing freaking me because I'm usually able to like take my voice to like a high pitch kind of, you know what I'm saying, sort of freaking notch or whatnot. Often like melodic records come to the show, I'm adding harmonization and shit like that to it or whatnot. But like I can't. I try and nothing comes out, right? You know what I'm saying? Trying to do my nonsense show. Like it hurts. It hurts. You know what I'm saying? To try to essentially get into that animated me. You know, so I gotta take a break from making songs until I get my voice back, you know what I'm saying, in the freaking bit. But that does feel like something, you know what I'm saying, yeah, get it. Yeah. All right. He doing it. I was just pretending. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get back into the free line.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com.
All right, who do we have next up, man? I appreciate y'all patience as we roll through. Shout out to everybody on both TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Although, does both really categorize itself if you have three, right? Okay, I gotta open up, or at least load it on this side. Also that last one from Gabino Grimes, decent lyric video. Nothing too crazy, just a spaceman walking in a alternate reality with lyrics. Hold on, let me see. Okay, load that again because I don't know what that was. Close. Alright, we got big stacks. Nope. Stop it.
I say, hold on, shut up. Who the fuck you think you are? I'm known around my city, man. You talking to a star. Started from the bottom, man. I came hella far. This the real like me. I don't gotta act hard. I say, hold on, shut up. Who the fuck you think you are? I'm known around my city, man. You talking to a star. Started from the bottom, man. I came hella far. This the real like me. I don't gotta act hard. I say, shut up. Hold on. Keep your mouth closed. Talking all that nonsense will get your jaw broke. Who the fuck you think you are to run your mouth anyway? For you coward ass pussy standing in my way. Shut up. Hold on. I ain't finished yet. I'm out here making money, boy. I'm running up a check. I'm barely ever home. Home is where I lay my head. When the sun comes out, then I'm back at it again. Don't really take a day off. I can't let the money slip. I keep my circle small, smaller than the eye can see. I don't really trust the soul, I can barely trust me. I got one eye open when I sleep. Bitch, I say, hold on, shut up. Who the fuck you think you are? I'm known around my city, man. You talking to a star.
That's not a cool thing. I would rather you say I sleep peacefully and shit. I'd be like, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because for the people who have to also sleep with one eye open, they know how stressful that shit is, right? You don't want to have to always be like thinking somebody finna try to screw you over and shit.
Stay around me, we gon' shine like a star. Hustle from in the bag, now we pulling up in cars. Late nights, early morning, grinding in the dark. Counting
no conviction,
every move I make, I leave my mark. Ain't no faking, I'm the one who plays the part. Heart full of dreams, yeah, I'm aiming for the charge. Enemies lurk, but they can't touch the throne. I built my empire, now I'm all up in my zone. Real, recognize real, you can't clone the tone. I'm living for the hustle, this is all I ever known.
I say, hold on, shut up, who the fuck you think you are? I'm known around my city, man, you talking to a star. Started from the bottom, man, I came hella far. This the real like me, I don't gotta act hard. I say, hold on, shut up, who the fuck you think you are? I'm known around my city, man, you talking to a star. Started from the bottom, man, I came hella far. This the real like me, I don't gotta act hard.
Listen. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, you sounded like bored on the track, right? You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a consistency to like how you are rapping, right? We're talking about the artist that's on the chorus essentially, and that first verse. Switching it up, right? We talk about that from time to time, man. Switching it up, showing people that you can do different things all on the same track is always going to be the best case scenario, right? So you can start off with a very chill, just kind of like whatever energy, but then by the end of that track, it's like you got to go ham, right? People gotta feel like someone lit a match and set you on fire and shit like that. And I also think that when it comes to records that have beats that are a little bit hyper, like you hear a beat like that and certain people in the crowd, right, if they're in that moment, right, they jump up and down, you know what I'm saying? They feel the energy with that type of freaking beat, but I don't think you can come at it with a low energy. Like you have to like get more aggressive and like again like feel like I guarantee for most artists, I truly guarantee that when you guys go and perform this song, you're not going to use the energy that you have on the record. What I'm suggesting is that you use whatever energy you would in a performance on the record. Otherwise, right, what I usually like to do is like remake a beat for an artist song that, you know, hopefully would fit the vocals a little bit more and stuff like that, right? If you have a chill energy, something that's just like you know, kind of laid back, you need a laid back beat or, you know, sample or something like that that we can coat it. Otherwise, you know, if he gets on stage and performs exactly like this, I feel like people are gonna be like, nah fam, like it's alright or whatnot. Meanwhile, right, if you get somebody who were to do a, like there'd probably be somebody to do a cover of your song or a karaoke version and then end up like, you know, killing it, you know what I'm saying, with the energy or whatnot. But like, look, you guys have the freedom to do whatever you guys want with your records, right? I do music reviews, right? I simply give you my opinion about the things that I would do if I was engineering you guys, because I do engineer, I mix and master, I produce, and of course I do make music as well. I have been making music since '97. You know, I like all music, so I'm not prejudiced against any genre, you know, specifically. Again, there's good music in every genre that you can think of. The proof is in the pudding. I've seen many people literally openly say, oh, I don't like country or some shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, they'd be in the building when like an independent artist who's a country artist sends to the freaking show, and all of a sudden it becomes something different. Right? When you're hearing artists that are independent, of course, on, you know, review shows and you know, knowing that, you know, they're accessible. There's someone that, you know what I'm saying, still working on, you know, the songs and stuff like that. it just makes it, you know, that much more, I think, you know, humble to, you know what I'm saying, each artist or whatnot. I love catering it too. What it was. What do you say? That was 5 from Rob or whatnot. Oh, he was going to give that a dorky. Don't play that and stuff like that. He said, I can't trust a soul. I can't even trust me, LMAO, you know what I'm saying? And no conviction. You know what I'm saying? I was just laughing in there. You got a 7 or something, figuring out. Hold on. And then what do you say? Yo, thanks for the reaction, bro. You know what I'm saying? His reaction on my video. Yep. Thank you, man. Thank you. And you know, feel free to tag me in it on whatever platforms that you upload it to. You can at That Dorky Review Show, and it should pop up. Let me get back in the lineup, see where we are. Let me see. Okay, go back up. Okay, all right. What is this? Okay, that's just letting me know that Rob followed me on SoundCloud. Thanks, man. Let's see. I still gotta see, like, you know what? I didn't even think about that, because I haven't uploaded stuff to the That Dorky Review Show SoundCloud. Often I'll try to like repost some things from you guys if I can sometimes, or you know, use that when I'm liking y'all content as opposed to just using my artist page or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to getting ciphers and stuff like that together, I think that's a good thing to upload, you know, maybe the beat for you guys to download and you know, try to put something freaking forth. Or I gotta figure out something though, but we'll see what's up. We're gonna jump back in the free line. Let me go back up. And okay, heavy metal freaking trap. Let me see what you got. Fish out of water. And you produced it. So not bad. Not bad. Where's my VR headset and shit like that? Something makes me wanna suddenly just play VR games while I'm listening to y'all music and shit. But I feel like Saturdays are probably a better day to do that.
Before I started eating, had a star. Trash baby swimming to the top. Hold down, ocean full of sharks. Fish out of water, call me Jaws. She a man, need to do your job. Baby, bite down is a rock. She don't need water, ways to drop. We gon' keep it lit 1,000 watts. Hi, I done found a light. Flying down the street, the whip is unidentified. Try to wanna see me, I'm forever taking flight. Haters wanna be me, you can never end your life. Damn, yeah, hands up on the wheel. I don't gotta chill, like I never learned the skills. Popping out with two, you would thought I caught the deal. Secret shopper, I'm for real, I be catching all the steals. Real talk, I don't got no time, but I ain't touching great chalk. Even being blind, coming handy. Real talk, I don't see nobody, it's a blessing. In the dark, where I made my money, now I'm flexing. I would pray for better days, then it came to me. Lot of faith, that God would find another way for me. What you say? That broken knees sounded strange to me. Lot of cake, can you bring another plate for me? Before I started eating, had a star. Trench baby swimming to the top. Hold down, ocean full of sharks. Fish out of water, call me Jaws. She a man, need to do your job. Baby, bite down is a rock. She don't need water, ways to drop. We gon' keep it lit 1,000 watts. Static, this gon' be a classic. They waiting for the pour, this a different kind of wagon. AMG serious, just to show I'm living lavish. You can see it clearly, damn, I'm ballin' like a maverick. Floating, ghosting, got little baby so baddie. No, she smoking like a dope freak. Trophy, glowing, kinda like she OP. Said she wanna throw me, she gon' have to show me. Get it right, can't be shot, gotta live your life. What you mean? It's a river on your inner thighs, you and me. Ain't no limit, not the fucking sky. Out of reach, out of mind, never out of line. I would pray for better days, then it came to me. Lot of faith. Jaws. Fish out of water, call me Jaws. She a man, need to do your job.
That's right.
Baby, bite down is a rock.
That's right.
She don't need one ways to drop. We gon' keep it lit 1,000 watts.
If you got it, let it begin time when you sippin'. I'm all hypnotic, you toxic. You also like when I like me smoking on chronic. But all of the times when I like me telling you freaking out when I was freaking chillin' like the other day playing on tonic. Like, stop it.
All right, man. Heavy metal trap with Fish Out of Water. I appreciate, like, you know, you essentially as an artist have like I'll say a big bag of tricks, right? Because, you know, you can go into many different genres, right? You have a consistency when it comes to, you know, the auto-tune centric, you know, kind of songs, the trap centric, of course. But honestly, when it comes to the more trap centric songs, I fuck with yours a little bit more because there's something you do different, you know what I'm saying, with like the lyrics, the concepts that you'll come up with, right? And if people aren't listening, right, if all they're hearing is melodies, right, then they'll just never know, you know what I'm saying, what type of concepts and, you know, things like that you're often able to, you know what I'm saying, get out with. Like, for instance, right, you know what I'm saying, for my Harry Potter fans, you know what I'm saying, out there, he has a song called Levitate.
With the wrist, beat the swish and flick. Better yet, my wands are split for your minds to drift. In the land of Mrs. Commander, growing cannabis out of a briefcase. With magical beasts relaxing, you'll fight Puff the magic dragon, I bet. Hagrid is gassing with the creatures you can't imagine. Now it makes sense, they always have patience. Never forget how amazing you are. The pain in your scars don't make who you are or break who you are. Just put faith in your charms, young wizard. Don't you think too hard, just live your life. Let it ride. Broomsticks fly.
Beat very hip-hop centric.
Just take your time. When God Leviosa, I wanna be high right now. Sitting comfy on my sofa. I wonder if the sky comes down. When God Leviosa.
Other thing though is like, I've appreciated that, you know, with many things, like Heavy is actually a fan of like whatever the shit is. If he makes a Mortal Kombat theme song, he's a hardcore fan. He knows the characters from the games that like people might have not, you know what I'm saying, played and shit like that, right? With Harry Potter, you know, and this record, he made this before Hogwarts Legacy even, you know what I'm saying, came out and was a freaking thing. So I've always appreciated what he's, you know what I'm saying, been able to freaking do, you know what I'm saying, with that. Keep it up. 3 minutes and 7 seconds, by the way, for the Fish Out of Water song.
Baby, bite down is a rock.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, oh, that's freaking hot, you know what I'm saying? I'm a bump, man. Agreed. I am doing okay, you know what I'm saying, as best as I freaking can. Slightly losing my voice, so trying to take it easy on one step, because, you know, if you've been to the show, I often am doing many different voices. I'm singing with the songs, I'm doing all kinds. I can't do half of that. So I'm trying to, you know, still remain and do the show. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we're able to get that back. Rick Travie, we got you coming up freaking next, by the way.
I'm floating in the air, drifting all alone in the zone, and I don't care. Please leave me alone, everybody leave me there, 'cause I'm high.
Alright, let's see. You sent a SoundCloud link. This is That Dorky. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. Let me see what happened. Let me come around. Alright. What? It's gonna continue in.
Sit back when you see me, I'm a motherfucking hurricane. System up with a baseline, you can hear me swinging lately. The whole fucking city hated my name, cause I am, and I came to fucking win. Give a fuck, homie, yeah, I'm busting flows like a motherfucker. Cutting up in the mix, yeah, hold it down, sucker. Got your daily fix, cannabis, ain't no other. Fuck a fly, bitch, that's the biz, I'm a hustler. Awesome number, getting stacks, reload, I'ma get the pack. Awesome number, body lax,
Appreciate
hit
that.
the blood and back to back. Hit it twice and pass it back. Celebration. Bust a bitch, you get right back. Let's spend the money, make it back. Awesome number, getting stacks, reload, I'ma get the pack. Awesome number, body lax, I hit the blood and back to back. Hit it twice and pass it back.
Yeah, we got it, Rob.
Right down the track. Bust a bitch, you get right back. Let's spend the money, make it back.
I can't be boy, why you folding?
You said it like twice or something.
Now you looking like you stole it. Got a bad bitch and she holding. Pop the bean and now we rolling. Smoking gas, I keep it holding. Drop the top, the whip in motion. Shorty love the way I'm floating. They just talk, but they don't know shit. I been moving like I'm chosen. Keep it low, my heart stay frozen. Made a play, yeah, we ain't folded. Ain't no stopping, cause we focus.
Awesome number, getting stacks, reload, I'ma get the pack. Awesome number, body lax, I hit the blood and back to back. Hit it twice and pass it back. Follow me right down the track. Bust a bitch, you get right back. Let's spend the money, make it back. Awesome number, getting stacks, reload, I'ma get the pack. Awesome number, body lax, I hit the blood and back to back. Hit it twice and pass it back. Follow me right down the track. Bust a bitch, you get right back. Let's spend the money, make it back. Fuck with me, I fuck with you. 3 times over, I thought you knew. Top dog in this bitch and I ain't never gon' switch. I got a whole lot of business that I'm ready to 10. I got friends locked up, damn, yeah, they doing 10. Don't tell me about the stress, don't tell me about the blessings. I'm gripping Smith and Wesson, yeah. I'm steady showing lessons. I'm a weapon, ain't no telling. You can tell that I'm a felon. Look into my eyes, you can tell that I'm a relic. Awesome number, getting stacks, reload, I'ma get the pack. Awesome number, body lax, I hit the blood and back to back. Hit it twice and pass it back. Follow me right down the track. Bust a bitch, you get right back. Let's spend the money, make it back. Awesome number, getting stacks, reload, I'ma get the pack. Awesome number, body lax, I hit the blood and back to back. Hit it twice and pass it back. Follow me right down the track. Bust a bitch, you get right back. Let's spend the money, make it back.
The record man, it needs a mix. A lot of freaking things. I like to know that I don't know where the heck to freaking go. Need to pick freaking, you know, the weed and shit. Freaking it's cool and like people freaking don't even read and shit. Not bad. But I will say, you know, it's very low energy. The mix still needs work, right? Like I wanted the vocals to be up front, right? Any record, right? When we are listening to the artist rap, you know, we still want to just hear the balanced, you know, volume, that will allow it to feel like a professional record and stuff like that. When you do it in this kind of, you know, area, it feels more like a mixtape or just still that work in progress or whatnot. I know how much better that it could be. And you know, if you guys ever needed a sample, right? Because sometimes, man, I could at least show you like a sample of like, you know what I'm saying, like 15 seconds of like what I would do, you know what I'm saying, just like sound wise and you know, stuff like that. But often I do hear some records where you get some mixes decent stuff. So it really depends on where you're going with it. And then what you say? You said I let him take the reins on the track, and was that? I agree. And I let him know, you know what I'm saying, exactly that. That's what's up. But yeah, it felt like something that you know, beat wise was a freaking banger and that people would fuck with. All right, back in the front reline once again. Let's see, Jupiter, the producer. What did you send? Morning. Am I able to download this? I hate when it saves it to my Google Drive, man. Don't do that.
Ice cream shop, baby, I'm making you cream all night. And I gotta leave real fast, but I'ma pull up when I'm done. Yeah, hop in the Uber, tell him to speed it up. We can get right back to it. My baby want love in the evening, love in the morning. My baby want love in the evening, love in the morning. My baby want love in the evening, love in the morning. My baby want love in the morning, love in the evening.
No matter what time of day, you could be on my lap. You know what I'ma say? Girl, when I be chillin', thinking there's a lot of times I don't know what the hell I'ma say, but you on my mind. I don't know what to do, I'm high, all up in the sky. When I'm looking at you, I'm smacking your thigh. All of the people be telling me, you know what, when you eating freaking chicken, you know that it's fried. Man, you ain't never had lied. And when I look to the side, up in the back and I might pull out the chicken and shit. You think that I'm laughing, but this is... I am not gonna eat this piece of chicken. I was rapping, but I did have the chicken. This is a nice vibe, though. So, if I'm gonna be honest, man, it feels more like a record meant to be for a love scene in like a movie. You know what I'm saying? That maybe can be on the soundtrack, you know what I'm saying, type of situation. And I still feel like it'll fly as, you know, that R&B centric kind of, you know what I'm saying, auto-tune based freaking record still. Because it still has that vibe or whatnot. And I mean, that's the vibe that Drake is on in the moment or whatnot. I still find it funny that, you know, anyways. But yeah, I appreciate the vibe that you got going on right there. It's catchy. And again, I imagine that, like, whether it's a Tyler Perry movie or, you know what I'm saying, somebody figuring out or whatnot, man. Who would you, or what movie would you put that in if y'all had the choice? Give y'all thoughts. Put that in the chat. We're going to go ahead and jump back into the free line right about now. I will let it know, you know. Hold on. What'd you say? Let me see. Ryan, can I throw this here? Right, and then throw this.
Reason. B. Big bugs. I'm the donut and shit.
that sounds slightly better than JJ Ice.
She said, Reason, you do it the best. I can't lie, baby, I must confess. To get my voice in, I get a wet. They get tried, they want to, I step. Then I keep mommy, but not like dress. If I run another day, y'all run back. I run my city, they just run track. Put both hands on your knees, throw it back. Every bounce I make hits, I don't miss. She want dick, so she throwing a fit. Hit her song, she said, ooh, this my shit. And 2 shots of liquor, you know that she lit. What they call me, any demon. Join up for what I've been lit the whole season. Fuck one night, you can spend a whole weekend. I pop a pill, niggas know that I'm geeking. She with her friends that she treason. She with her friends that she treason. Oh, don't suck dick, just put your mind to it, do what you believe in. Tryna run, but I'm horny, let's get it. I get nasty, tell me that you with it. If you got request, go ahead, be specific. I'm the hottest nigga in the district. I done came a long way from the trenches. Bitch, I'm a genie, I grant all your wishes. If you act right, then you might be my missus. I cut off all of my bitches. I cut off all of my hoes. I was born in July, I'm a summer baby, but it's funny, my heart still cold. She said, Reason, you do it the best. I can't lie, baby, I must confess. To get my voice in, I get a wet. They get tried, they want to, I step. Ven aquí, mommy, ven a la atrás. If I run another day, y'all run back. I run my city, they just run track. Put both hands on your knees, throw it back. Make it clap, make it clap. They get tried, they want to, I step. Ven a la atrás. If I run another day, y'all run back. I run my city, they just run track. Put both hands on your knees, throw it back. Make it clap, make it clap. Make it clap, make it clap.
Here's my thing. It's a lot of time where people. Record was okay. You know, energy was fair. Could have wrapped it up, switched it up, done different things, of course. But I have honestly more criticism with the video, right? For those of you who are watching, it just seemed like a really low quality, you know, and like you have the right like slow-mo moments, and you know, I feel like the edits are proper, but like the quality like is the lowest probably that I've seen or whatnot. Remember that if you're going to let me see how high. You see this only goes to like 480p, you know what I'm saying, tops. And it's not even like, even with that's still better than just standard definition, right? But it still looks kind of just like muddy and grainy, and you know, and then you don't use the right techniques when it comes to like capturing light in you know, a film or whatnot, right? Like when you have scenes where the car headlights are like looking directly at the camera, there are ways to capture it to where like you're not just getting this glare immediately, you know what I'm saying, on the screen or whatnot. Like you can barely see when those scenes are freaking happening. And to a certain extent, one trick that you could do is, and again, there are many ways to freaking do certain things or whatnot, but essentially you film the car on two sides, right? You know what I'm saying? One side, where you might basically there are ways to add the lights artificially in the video, right? You know what I'm saying? So that they still shine, you know what I'm saying, but they don't, you know what I'm saying, again, make things overbearing. So it's up to you, essentially, you know what I'm saying, how you want to work with that. Beat is nice though, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if it was on some, he said standard is 1080, you know what I'm saying? And I agree with that, man. You know what I'm saying? But like there are people who are like, they've 4K, 8K, right? They'll go above that, and you know what I'm saying, they'll need it in, you know, the highest, you know what I'm saying, quality possible. They get the best TVs, and you know, want to maximize those visuals, figuring out, you know. But I mean, it goes a long way to helping us look at you guys as a serious artist if you do make it better quality. Just look at it like that. All right, we got Wayne the Maestro up next, featuring Day and Benji Santos.
Sexy, for you I do plenty. Then yeah, where he bless me. But for you, you know she could get messy. You know I'm the jealous type. Please, baby, don't fall for the hype. You know my life, it comes with lights and being out at night. Never met a girl like you. The way you sex me, kiss me and caress me. Girl, you finesse me, you stole my heart. Man, I don't mind. Yeah, baby, I don't mind.
Kana uchida, ndino ya Tine mombe and the foot is no kuma Muru no tunga, ndino chena Ndichao ya kumba kwenye kuzuktura Kana uchida Garo kadzirira Kana uchida, dati kana uchida Moyo ndakupa Kana uchida usaende If I give you time, my baby,
I can picture some cute
give you
girl
all my
in
time
the
and my love
video.
every day.
Doing
Give
some
you all my
dance.
time and my love every day. I say, give you all my time.
You my ride or die, yeah. Yeah, baby, this the love I dreamt and fantasize, yeah. This the love that's gonna lead me to my demise, yeah. You know I die for you, you know I slide for you, baby.
If you give me all your time and you give me all your love, promise I won't say, cause I ain't tryna run away. I ain't tryna waste your time, I'm just tryna make you mine. Tryna make you mine, tryna make you be the girl you fantasize. Be your demise, wanna feel your skin on mine. Boy, all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, all the time, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sexy, for you I
What
do
the
plenty.
freak
Then yeah, where he bless
her
me.
name?
But for you, you know she could get messy. You know I'm the jealous type. Please, baby, don't fall for the hype.
How you not?
You know my life, it comes with lights and being out at night. Never met a girl like you. The way you sex me, kiss me and caress me. Girl, you finesse me, you stole my heart. Man, I don't mind. Yeah, baby, I don't mind.
Listen, I am okay. I'll just say this, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a decent song for the genre that it's in when it comes to like the club, you know, dance, merengue, reggaeton, you know what I'm saying? Afro beat. You know, this is definitely one of those records that'll get people, you know, in there dancing. It's a cool vibe. The vocals are, you know what I'm saying, clean throughout. I love when it switches into, you know, the female artist, because that was a surprise, man. Like, and this leads me into my complaint of, you know, nowhere, anywhere do you say that she's on the song. And so if I want to hear more from her at all, I have no idea who that is. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed her parts, you know what I'm saying? But there's no way to sort of like know who it is and find out. And, you know, as an artist as well, you know, let's say this, as an artist and as a producer, all we have for people to be able to like know that we exist is our names, right? And maybe if for producers like a beat tag or something like that, right? And so if you kind of like don't acknowledge who's on the song type shit, and then like, you know, and sometimes I get it if the artist is like, nah, I don't need to be named and shit, but I'm different, right? If I put somebody who plays saxophone on the record, I'm naming them as a damn feature and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate people for what they do, and I feel like, you know, if you put forth anything on a song, like, you know, as long as it's more than 5 seconds, you know what I'm saying? Like you get named on the freaking shit, right? That's just freaking me though. And I would love for that to, you know what I'm saying, happen. But yeah, she brought that record up, you know what I'm saying, even more. That was Wayne the Maestro. Song is called Sexy with 2 X's, 1 Y. You said if she was in it more, give it a freaking 9 or something like that. And she's carrying Wild Verse, man. Agreed. I'm saying I like this so far, Rob has said. I'm saying. All right, we have Rob. 2 B's, man. Hold on, let's see what you got. This one is called I Know Who. I know who, my friend. Are you? Ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Yeah. Oh, I know why they always hate on me. It's cause they're afraid to be themselves. They're mad cause they can't copy me. They know I got the sauce, yeah, and the recipe. Yeah, I know I am a star, just like the sun.
This is so 80s, man.
So 80s, don't hate me. So Hades, don't fake these. So 80s with over the gold 80s, bro. Go baby, go baby, go baby.
I know I am a star, just like the sun.
So it's crazy because it's that Juice WRLD should be sounded like voice wise, but the production and feel of this record is very 80s, right? Which we wouldn't have gotten, you know what I'm saying, much from freaking them. So I appreciate you really being able to really get in there and replicate that sound, because it starts in the production to a certain extent, right? But then what you do on the record and then the certain effects that you add to your vocals, you know, is that other sort of equation to sort of making it that 80s, you know, feel. And I appreciate that because, again, I loved a lot of records that just came out, you know what I'm saying? That Riding on the Metro, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of Duran Duran records. There was a lot of damn, what was the, I mean, I have playlists, you know what I'm saying, and stuff that I had just kept over time from, you know, the many years. It was like, oh, I like this song. What is this? Oh, you know what? Let me go through everybody's greatest hits and see what my favorite records are. And The Cure, right? I know what it is. You said the mic and interface helped a lot, man. That's what's up, man. Well, it sounds clean. You know, and I hope that like this might be the one for you to get sync license for sure. You know, because I could see this. Like I was also like, look, whenever any of you guys rap or sing a song, right? Especially singers, though, right? Even if you don't consider yourselves in some of the same genres, I imagine other artists doing a cover to your songs. Why do I do that? Because any good record has always garnered that version, right? Like people wanting to play it at a karaoke bar and, you know what I'm saying, or do a for real cover of your song because they like it. It's always a like showing people this other artist's song that they fuck with. Sometimes it's a classic from back in the days. Other times it's a new artist that they rock with and they want to do like their version of the song. And so I was imagining some of those artists getting in there and even like some current bands, you know, getting there and, you know, playing that. But that would be dope to see what certain bands would do. Let's go ahead and jump back in the free line.
Yo, nonsense and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries. Standing
What do you say?
This is Wix Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises. Built to meet any
John
budget.
was coming to do business. Oh, you said I see it being played in a club, you know what I'm saying, where people freaking dancing and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, that's standard form. Movie-wise, it feels like something that would be at the beginning of a movie or the end, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? We did it. And then the characters are walking off, screen cuts to black eventually. And then, you know, credits roll. And then you're hearing, you know what I'm saying, your song going in there. Hold on. Where do we put that in? Think about that. Superbad 2, right? I think that's where the record needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Bring it in, have it be played in the movie, right? You know what I'm saying? During one of the scenes in the party, wherever that might be, and then also at the end of the movie, as one of the many here's what's on the soundtrack, type shit. Hold on. Why did I come back? All right. Sukashi and FW.
Oh, Felix did it again.
Somehow I feel like this is not the real video.
君の瞳に沈むブルー晴れるたびに感じるデジャブ他の誰も見えないビュー君だけが真実のクルー夜が明けても消えないムード思い出がつなぐ長いルート君となら終わらないループ君がいないと迷うブース
Is that AI?
見つめるほど深く
If this AI I feel like it's AI. But
け出せないループ Lost in you, lost in you 君の中にスープ夜の街に響くエコー君の声がガイドのコード遠く離れても縁も心つなぐ無限のモード君の笑顔が鍵のクール全てを開く魔法のツール君がいなきゃ無意味なルール君がいるから生きるプール見つめるほど深く
Yeah, man, coming to do business.
溺れて
Like, shut down the club.
愛の中逃げられない運命君が全てね Just in you, make you 触れるたびに夢中君の影追いかける全てが君の中 Lost in you, lost in you 抜け出せないループ Lost in you, lost in you
Felix Presents International, an album that brings together many.
香り包む空間記憶の中揺れるシルエット全ての瞬間が無限君で彩るパレット
Listen. Here's the thing, right? I can't really tell if this is AI or not. Like, it feels like half and half, right? There's always this slight effect that you'll hear when it's like might be close to, and like part of me really wants it not to be, right? Because I find something interesting in this type of record, you know, with that dialect. You know what I mean? Like it's you know, very, very different yet familiar at the same time. And what's the problem with freaking AI? Why do we sort of kind of fight against it to a certain extent? It's because it's like there's a lot of us who are like real artists and producers, we relish in the creation process. The like, not like we come up with the idea for the song, right? Find or make the beat for that song, and then actually, you know what I'm saying, structure out, you know, what we're gonna do with the verses, you know, the chorus, you know what I'm saying, and everything is thought out by us. We relish in the fact that by the end of whatever we do, we wrote it, we performed it, we are the ones who can get on and say that we, you know, came up with something. If all you do is make a song about a guy wearing a jacket in the pool, butt naked, what if you like come up with something random and then put that into a, you know what I'm saying, song form, and then kind of try to pass that off as a song for real, and then release it on all platforms, and you know, like it just, something just doesn't fit right with that, you know what I'm saying? At least for freaking me, right? Like I would not feel comfortable if I had nothing to do with the production, if I had nothing to do with all the lyrics and where they were placed and shit like that. Like I want to be a part of the process from beginning to end if I'm going to be a part of anything at all. And in most cases, even if an artist was going to try to write for me, I would be like, nah, I would rather have that artist on the song with me. Write your own verse, let me write my own verse, and, you know, let's go ham and shit, you know what I'm saying? And if my shit ain't good enough, I'm going to write it again. You know what I mean? We got to be willing to do that job. But for those that use AI out there, it's okay to use it as a tool. But if you do very minimal, right? If it feels like AI did 90% of the work, you did 10, you know, don't try to like with the thing you're going to end up with is if that song pops off and people love it so much, what's going to happen when that artist has to get interviewed? If they're not real, right? If they got to get interviewed about the song that technically exists but doesn't because it's not real. If someone wants to perform with you or wants you to perform at the Grammys or wants to do a collab with you, like everything falls apart at that point. So, you know, work with AI if y'all want. Just be very, you know, careful with sort of like what you do with it. That's also why I say it's probably not the best idea to send AI records to the show as a submission. Let me see what we got next. He said, and don't lie if you use AI and be real. Some of that. Agreed. Then what do you say? You said, I get it. But it's crazy because the world is changing, you know what I'm saying? It depends on the level of AI you see. Again, see, you guys have no idea, right? If you don't fight against it, if literally, I don't want to just sound like a conspiracy, it's like you can see it actually like slowly freaking happening. If you don't fight against it, people will stop paying real people to do the things that they can just tell AI to do. That's always been the thing that anybody with any job has always been afraid of. Is like, oh wait, so now I'm obsolete if, right? If people can just Google shit often and not only have to tap into the news, right? You know what I'm saying? And then again, like the newspaper sort of like was a thing like that was huge at one point, right? Eventually, you know, something else came along, the internet, right? And we were able to sort of get that. But then fake news is a thing too. So it's like half and half. We can't believe everything. How about taxis versus Ubers, right? The taxi business had to adjust and like connect and like sort of like have a business deal with Uber and Lyft and those programs or whatnot. And I think they're hit, you know, in a certain freaking way or whatnot. But AI hits everything. Visual artists, music video artists, music artists, producers, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you don't want people to get so lazy. They're like, nope, I'm not going to pay this producer. I'm not going to go get another producer's beat. I'm just gonna, right, do this. You know what I'm saying? That takes out everything. And again, even if y'all do that, right, what sort of risk do you run yourself, you know what I'm saying, into, you know, sort of like with that, right? Once again, if people like the beat and then they want to work with the producer, that producer is non-existent, you know what I'm saying? And then you can't say you produced it. If I like literally put some prompts in and I said make a beat that sounds like no, there's no way. I'm not gonna be able to say that I produced that beat unless I physically go in, add the drums freaking myself, add the freaking sound, you know what I'm saying, chop it up, do something different with it. Let me stop talking, man, because I'm using my voice too much. Let me see where we are freaking at. I'm gonna jump back in the free line. Jumping in the free line right now, man.
Every time she do it. you should.
Thanks for coming back to the show.
I don't think that I could say it out loud yet, but I want that. I still need that. I'm still reading the text. Like if I manifested, maybe I will be next. But don't tell nobody, I still read our text. Cause I am manifesting that you will choose me next. Can you just please let me know the truth?
Oh my gosh.
Don't tell my friends because I know they wanna prove.
How do you do this?
Don't know
It's heavenly right now.
all I know is I should be admitted.
We're gonna have to run this back. We're gonna have to run this back.
I need that. Don't know how to get rid of it. All I know is that you should come. I don't think that I could say it out loud yet, but I want that. I still need that.
Giving me emotions. When I'm back, somebody please give me some lotion. Cause a lot of times I really wanna go and I don't know what's even happening. But I'm listening to this on the ocean. And
man, listen, no, you ain't gonna stop right there. You ain't gonna stop right there.
I lost my voice. Okay. I'm not trying to sound sexy.
Yo, what's up? Hold on, let me hit that running back button. We'll review it first, and then we'll.
There can never be too many books, but living without the internet would suck and shit would get weird like too many cooks. If you're always getting robbed, there's too many crooks.
Living without the internet would suck and shit would
Man.
get weird like too
So you know,
many cooks.
if I were to like describe your vibe and energy with this, right? It's like as if I feel like we were listening to something of like a Brandy, right? But when a Brandy when she first started and came out, but if she was even more refined, and yet, you know, very subtle. When you're listening to the vocals on this song, man, she just makes it sound easy, right? Really able to get in there with melodies, with harmonization. You can feel the emotion in the. That's why I like my facial expression was just like I had to take it like serious because I was like, man, it puts you in a different world, you know what I'm saying, as you're getting in there. And you know, the power of the human voice without having to, you know, have the crutch of all types of effects, you know what I'm saying, going throughout the thing. Like I'm telling y'all, man, it means everything to be able to hear the actual talent that you guys have. Once again, it's Serena Altador, you know what I'm saying? If you want to hear that again, you're in luck because we're about to play it again. I need to eventually get a song with you, man. If you're open to collabs with rappers and shit. When I get my voice back though.
I'm feeling embarrassed, like I gotta hide, like I gotta find you, like it's only tonight. Oh, I feel embarrassed, like I gotta hide, like if I find
live
you,
performance.
it'll clear my mind. Can you just please let me know that?
Okay, wait, real quick. Can I say one more thing real quick too? Artists, I want you guys to pay attention closely to certain things on this track, right? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna run it back a little bit freaking over here. Pay attention to the melodies that she is using, right? I'm always telling you guys, don't be repetitive. Don't be boring, you know what I'm saying, essentially on your own freaking tracks and whatnot. When you do the same thing and you're not switching it up, you know, you don't really allow people to look forward to parts in the song. But when I tell you guys to treat your records like an R&B artist, it's for reasons like this, right? At every step of the way, you know what I'm saying? There's different melodies that you can look forward to her doing and hearing. And I often, will tell you guys, like, if you can imagine like other instruments being played melodically, right? Just like if someone's at a restaurant and they want to play just like an instrumental version of your song where the melodies that you're singing, are played by like a harp or a flute or, what I'm saying? Something different, right? If you could imagine that, then you're doing a good job at whatever it is. So as this goes on, right, imagine those different aspects, right? Even if you guys were using auto-tune, doing the same melodies.
Like I gotta hide, like I gotta find you, like it's only tonight. Oh, I feel embarrassed, like I gotta hide, like if I find you, it'll clear my mind. Can you just please let me know the truth? Yeah, tell my friends I don't care, cause I know that it's you. Who said that? Don't know how to admit it. All I know is I should be admitted. I don't know if I can say it out loud, but I want that, I need that. Don't know how to get rid of it. All I know is that you should come. I don't think that I can say it out loud yet, but
we gotta do like an album review or something. I want to see if you can continue to match that.
Don't tell nobody, I'm still reading the text. Like if I manifested, maybe I will be next. But don't tell nobody, I still read our text. Cause I am manifesting that you will choose me next. Can you just please let me know the truth? But don't tell my friends because I know they wanna prove. Who said that? Don't know how to admit it. All I know is I should be admitted. I don't know if I can say it out loud, but I want that, I need that. Don't know how to get rid of it. All I know is that you should come. I don't think that I could say it out loud yet, but I want that, I still need that.
Yeah, violins and everything in there. Goes without saying, man, if you can replicate this as an actual like full performance, like with all the live instruments, you know what I'm saying, violins and all, like, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be that's instant like views right there, you know what I'm saying? Like people want to hear good music and see, those kind of performances. So if you can replicate that, man, by all means. All right, let's see what we have up next. What do you say? Actually planning on dropping an EP. Well, you know what to do. You know what to do. Let us know when you're doing that. Like, is this your first album that you're working on and stuff like that? Like, when did you start making music and stuff like that? Because you sound seasoned, right? Not many artists can get in there and like many artists rap and sing, but very few make you feel the record, right? In that way that, like, again, you're transported into the essence of, you know what I'm saying, the concept, the words, you know what I'm saying, that it's going in. When it of course takes over the mood, and you know, I think any record that we can really become the soundtrack to our lives is dope, right? R&B has always been one of those freaking things that, you know what I'm saying, like whenever you're just in that mood, or you know, you get that person that you love, have been crush on or whatnot, like those records feed into those moments, and you know, I appreciate that.
Look, I never brag by being bad. You see the hurt that I had. Ran deep, can't speak to me. If the worst was your dad. Wasn't present when by 7 I was working the grass while me and my brother was in the system, and why's hurting so bad. When visitations ended with my mother, it hurt even further. Then eventually me and my brother would separate. Other situations came along which made me strong, but at the time in my mind it was hard to define the reasons behind. No need for the crime. I'm self-reliant, less compliant, more defiant. 16 schools in 12 years, group home, foster home. It hits me still as fascination through all I was facing. Never broke my will, so I find it funny when all of these dummies provoke me still. But when you bless, I guess it's the price of goods, like grocery bills.
And then he just left. That made me want more or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got in there. I think you were doing a decent job with. Like you had conviction, you know what I'm saying, on the record. It felt like you was, you know, talking about some real freaking shit or whatnot. We can imagine like a real music video kind of situation to it. It's a little short, so that makes it closer to being like a little bit of an intro, maybe an outro kind of thing. But always think about extending y'all songs in some way, right? Maybe you got a bonus version of the record if you want. Maybe you just simply add a feature, man. Nothing wrong with that, as I feel like this is a piece of production that a lot of artists would have definitely loved to hop on. I could equally hear Kanye, Cole, and Kendrick somehow on that beat. That would be an interesting song to hear, man. At some point, I'm hoping that, you know, we get to hear, you know, songs from all these artists who essentially have been beefing and shit, because that would be just dope for them to suddenly have worked on a secret album, you know what I mean, over the weekend. And then they got production like that where they're just going in, and all of a sudden you hear Drake, you hear Ye, you hear Kendrick, you hear, you know what I'm saying, and they're not just like eating each other alive. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what was I looking for real quick. All right, let me go back in here. Can I view this? View this in the control room. View this in the control room, man. View this in the control room, man. Right, where is... All right, man. Off topic, man. I was rewatching Infinity War and Endgame again, and man, those two films are probably the best thing that cinema has, you know, to offer, like, years, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I think about the investment that we had in, like, every character and all the movies, and you know, if you weren't invested at all, right, you literally wouldn't get it, you wouldn't feel it. But there are those of us who were there at the very beginning of, like, Iron Man 1, and then every movie that followed that took place in the MCU, right? So we knew where the story was going, where, you know, all the characters that they were, you know, sort of adding and building to. And then for them to build a cohesive story that combined everybody, you know what I'm saying? Which is a very hard feat, right? That's something that could get very disjointed and like, what the hell is going on? Why does it feel like there's just so much, you know, here and there? But like, I felt like both films moved at just like a perfect pace and took the genre serious, right? Especially Endgame. And I don't know whether or not I could tell people like who haven't watched any of the other MCU films, like, should you watch in Infinity War and Endgame by itself, right? Or should you watch the other films and then eventually, as a reward, you know, feed into the Avengers films and stuff like that? Maybe I'm sliding that way, just because I would rather have you guys fully appreciate things. I know, like, literally, if I know the lore, the backstory of a certain character when they pop up as a cameo in something, it means that much more when I know, oh shit, they must have just came from doing this and then they ended up here. You know what I mean? Like, it's dope.
Your fame is well earned. I admire talent. You might like to join us and earn wealth and fame. I have all the wealth I need. Now then, will you come peacefully, or must I kill you? You think that you can take me on? You're already a dead man.
Let's go.
I spray my bars like a semi. MC's armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. They can't speak like Emmy. Raw. Spray my bars like a semi. MC's armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. I've come a long way, wait. I've come a long way, I've seen no praise, seen no medals, chewed on pebbles, climb through nettles, music frigs up your mind on a level. If you want to climb, you gotta fight with the devil. I speak fire, don't gas to my vessel. Burn up the mic, make ash from the metal. When I speak bars, I scar my microphone handles like it's been splashed by a kettle. This big good Freddy, your face, Deadpool, get stepping or bake. Back school's not letting them fake, so fools who are getting them breaks. Who fool like dreading on leg. Got rage that I can't control, I can't settle. Box man down and kick, I can't wrestle. Stamp on your leg, your arm till it breaks like a car pedal. I bring murder, doom, the new wave. I'm a perm for you, I'm so deep I immerse the room. Can get dark like a worm cocoon. I'm from walls, I prefer the moon. I speak crack like you burnt your spoon. To give chat, gonna earn a bruise. A black eye can turn to two. My tolerance was firm immune, but that may have ended 1st of June. Tune soon pop like a burst balloon. Their low support when the hurt.
Hold on, because I was trying to get this. Why the freak would it leave, bro? Alright, never mind.
The boom, so I push back haters further. Move if you wanna get close, get a further zoom. MCs have some disturbing views. Typically test me, get murdered. Food if you step into the clash, get burned. Them doomed. Am I really have to get a buy earn them? I spray my bars like a semi. MCs armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. They can't speak like Emmy. Raw. Spray my bars like a semi. MCs armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. They can't speak like Emmy. I can really see my dreams. Tunnel vision with high beams. Arrogant fake. I don't wanna be like these, so I never lead my scene. Coming off stage, I won't be VIP. Fans want a PIC. Is your flasher? I'm not one of these light E's. You can only see my teeth. Flipping out. Hell over, hell over, hell over here. Hot like hell over here. I excel over here. Merc and shell over here. You can't dwell over here. Who's real, who's fake, can tell over here. If you chat shit and I smell over here, I'll spear the microphone through man's face, then yank on a cord like. Get over here!
Nice.
November born, Scorpio formed, angry is norm. Candyman force, I build a buzz, beat start to swarm. Raw. Man sound the same, rappers became. Don't use your brain, chat shit for fame. They're entertained, I flush the chain. Raw. I won't give him the time of day. I kill an MC, find a grave. I gotta break through, find a way. I make links, they slide away. He's so strange inside the game. I spin man, hot him up like a microwave. Flood the scene like a tidal wave. I write my pain, he's right, I claim that I'm the change. It's time to spray, I sight, I aim. So hide your frame when I spray my bars like a semi. MC's armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. They can't speak like Emmy. Raw. Spray my bars like a semi. MC's armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. They can't speak like Emmy. Spray my bars like a semi. MC's armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. They can't speak like Emmy. Raw. Spray my bars like a semi. MC's armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. They can't speak like Emmy.
Oops.
Look at the energy. I don't even know what the hell to do, but I'm liking you because you had sent to me this song. Freaking, you know what a centipede is. Freaking weird, and I don't even know what the heck it is. There's a lot of time where the necklace is freaking cool. I respect the shit. I don't know what is happening, but I like the beat. It's dope. I will wreck the shit. I don't know what the hell is happening though. I happen to flow. I happen to go. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna freaking do after the show. But why my voice? Big freaking salutes, man. Listen, you killed that. Got in there, did your thing. 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Very professional video. The you know, flow and bars and everything, you know what I'm saying, was on point, man. As I always freaking say, man, I love when people really get in there and like rap, right? Not everybody cares, right? Not everybody cares to sort of like, you know, to try to have, you know, some of the freaking best bars and you know, energy and to get out there and freaking learn that. But you guys have been representing, you know what I'm saying, within that lane. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep it up and never, ever stop. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out. I probably gotta open this instead. Right, while that is loading back in the cusp, we got AR Dash. The AR Dash right now. NV, what up, dawg? Long time.
Hey.
Why does he have a picture of that
Hey, get my soul every time I'm talking like the riddle. Why they backseat driving, leave them in the review. When you down, fucked up, they don't really hear you. They be tryna talk down, I gotta press the issue. You can't fake being real, I know they superficial. You think you up, you think you got it, I let you think it. You dug a hole for yourself and I just watched you sinking. Why my mind so fucked up, why am I always thinking? Well, fuck out his mama was dead.
I like all these layers and stuff like that. I might have to hit that freaking button.
I think that I'm the only dork here who's laid in the brain. I gotta ask my freaking doctor what it takes to be strange. I will hit you fucking rappers in the face with a cane while you on a fucking train watching snakes on a plane. I just I don't know what the hell happened.
Where's the gunship?
Alright, so I feel like you only really needed like one vocal, right? Choose your poison. Choose which one you want to use. Go from there and then switch up between the two, right? Go with the low tone, you know what I'm saying, first, and then on the second half of the 8 bars, you know what I'm saying, use the higher one, and you know what I'm saying? Like that would be better than having them both go at the same time the whole time. Because then we're like, okay, but then how do you perform this? And then what does it sound like when you do? Mix needs a lot of freaking work anyways, so I'd go back in, maybe try to isolate one of the 2 vocals and see how that sounds. And if anything, the other extra vocal that you have, tremendously cut that one down. Let me see what's up real quick. I want to make sure. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, we should be good. I'm just gonna save that. And let's go back in. I mean, that's, oh, come on, man. Gotta close, open it back up. Close it and open it. Close it and open it. Close it and open it. Right. So, Scala
Skella. Alright, let's see what you got. Skella with Bury Me. And let's see. K-Wiz also sent a skip. Give me I got you next up. Let me download yours so it can be ready.
Said if you don't want my heart, then shawty bury me. I think my demons want to tear me apart the way they stare at me. I said if you don't want my love, then pray I rest in peace. Tripping over bitches, I'm a lover boy, it makes me weak. I said if you don't want my heart, then shawty bury me. I think my demons want to tear me apart the way they stare at me. I said if you don't want my love, then pray I rest in peace. Tripping over bitches, I'm a lover boy, it makes me weak. She got me stuck, she brewed my potion.
This is a good example of what I was talking about, right? With that last one, I felt like again with the whole thing I was talking about with the vocals, right? And them being, you know, them doing two at the same time. With this, again, yeah, the low ones went to the higher ones and then went a little bit higher slightly.
Me here with my heart broken, she know my door's always open. One day she'll see that I'm chosen. Drowning my thoughts like an ocean, tossing, turning in my bed. Talk too much, I hate commotion. All these voices in my head. Said if you don't want my heart, then shawty bury me. I think my demons want to tear me apart the way they stare at me. I said if you don't want my love, then pray I rest in peace. Tripping over bitches, I'm a lover boy, it makes me weak. I said if you don't want my heart, then shawty bury me. I think my demons want to tear me apart the way they stare at me. I said if you don't want my love, then pray I rest in peace. Tripping over bitches, I'm a lover boy, it makes me weak. Baby girl, I dig my grave, already lost my sanity. I went and gave you everything, cause you meant everything to me. I can't seem to fall asleep, these memories keep haunting me. Always smoking gas, cause it's the only time I find relief. Dying slowly. Left me lonely. That was fucked up. I think you're fucked up. Now I'm fucked up. So baby, bury me. Yeah.
When I'm rapping it, I don't know why, but I'm back in it. All of the time when you got something freaking cool, hopefully you will be back in it. Man, I ain't back in it. You freaking I'm rapping. I don't even know if I'm back in this shit like I can do. All right, let's go ahead and hit this. Alright, now I feel like this record can be elevated by having an actual band behind it, right? This is more of an instrumental with like rock elements, you know what I'm saying? But when we hear like, you know, the potential of like live drums and stuff like that, you know, and then again, if you're able to perform that live with that aspect, I think anybody would be impressed, you know what I'm saying? So that's essentially what I would do. It's a little bit freaking slow, but I feel like it's, you know, catchy, and with the right visuals, you know, I think you can get yourself pushed there. Hold on, we got to skip right quick.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie,
I try, but I can't get past the past. Feel me? Every time I
K-Wells
try to move forward, it's like it creeps back up. It's crazy. But time flies, I guess. And here we go. Up into the sky, cause I don't really wanna die. I live forever young and middle fingers to the sky. I just really wanna fly right through the stratosphere and up into the sky. Yeah, I remember being younger, life was so simplistic. But now the world is full of hurt, pain, and cruel intentions. Everybody wanted here and now and right this minute, but they don't recognize the sacrifices put up in it. So late, babe, I'm feeling crazy. Wishing I could turn back time, but it wouldn't change things. If I could, I'd take a journey back to 05. Before this music shit, before my brother Shorty died. Cause life was different then, we thought we had it figured out. As time went by and we got older, we started to doubt. And I guess that means that growing up isn't just getting older. Now we walk around with scars on wrists and chips up on our shoulders. Yeah, and I got trauma deep inside, shit that I cannot escape, so I just try to run and hide from the pain that I've endured. Sure, I made it through, but I ain't perfect anymore, nah. Cause I don't really wanna die. I live forever young and middle fingers to the sky. I just really wanna fly right through the stratosphere and up into the sky. Cause I don't really wanna die. I live forever young and middle fingers to the sky. I just really wanna fly right through the stratosphere and up into the sky.
To the sky, I can throw a javelin up and through your eyes. A lot of times freaking people used to wanna watch a movie back in the days like a American Pie, but stop, okay. Good job. So this is like a different version. It's like a reinvented version of the song in a way. And I remember the African chorus and shit like that, right? There's always sort of like two different things that you can do as well, right? Whether like you do an actual remix where you like change the lyrics and everything, and the beat, right? That way you can have sort of like the best of both worlds. The original still gets to exist. And then the new version, you know, you get to sort of add some extra flavor, maybe some features or something like that. But even if you sort of like depending on what you do, right? You know what I'm saying? Whether you call it the reinvented and reimagined or something like that. I like it. Like, I like this version of it. You know what I'm saying? The beat is freaking dope. Goes perfect with the chorus, you know what I'm saying, still. And I think the you know, everything that you took was clean. Like the mix is on point. You know what I mean? Didn't have nothing that I would change about it. It's 2 minutes and 25 seconds, so you know it's open for that potential, you know, open verse if you deem it to. But yeah, good job. You know what I mean? And still in the video, right? Proceed to give you what you need, ladies and gentlemen. We got CC coming up right now, and then I probably will roll out just because my voice, you can hear it, is leaving. I think I did pretty good for freaking today, all things considering or whatnot. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to talk at all. But I got a good amount of reviews and shit. I just can't wait till my voice fully comes back. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about that. Yo, my one of the best, I've been to run the block, strap, don't doubt that. Money run the clock, I gotta count that. 150 down, 150 rounds, rain down, they all bow, how about that? Coming from the south, we shout right back. We don't give a fuck, but a buck if you coming with the putt-putt. I'm pulling the 9 out my bag. Don't underestimate me. Home run the bless where they swing. Got a pinch up for the pin, it's like it's Ritalin. I think I got ADHD. I'm a man on a mission, I'm animalistic. I'm handling business, head of a fist when I shoot you lose. Yeah, I got the paper and I got something to prove. I suggest that you think twice, you're not a threat, if you step, it's a clean wipe. Whole squad down, better realize, step into the light. What's a clown to a king's might? Run away, I gotta mean right. I don't think you really wanna play, better rewind. You don't wanna stay, better beeline home. You better go before I green light, yeah, I know a thing or two about that. Yo, my one of the better run a black strap, don't doubt that. Money run the clock, I gotta count that. 150 down, 150 rounds, rain down, they all bow, how about that? Come up from the south, but we shout right back. We don't give a fuck, better buck if you're coming with the putt-putt. I'm pulling the 9 out my bag. Y'all didn't even hold a flame to me, I came to be the GOAT, whoa. It didn't even but the fame to me, a claim to me is M.O. I just really wanna praising me. Haters wanna hate, but they ain't really basing me. Everybody saying that I got a crazy dream. Got a few loose screws, but I'm lucid. Wait and see. Feel like the universe calling me, fated to be what I wanna be. I just want y'all to see I got the secret. I mean it. I take what I want and I give no apologies. Realize I'm doing it honestly. God, it feels so fucking good to me. Honestly, I won the lottery. Lucky to be me. I'm freeing the beast I've been feeding. It's gotta be taking me over. It's growing impatient. I'll never move forward if I don't embrace it. It's changing the pace and I'm ready to break a few faces. The pavement is anxious. Think I'm immortal, I might be a ghost. Crip said I don't need to breathe and I don't. If I was breathing, you would see the smoke. The devil inside of me right at your throat. Yeah, I'm when I'm about to bend and run a black strap, don't doubt that. Money run the clock, I gotta count that. 150 down, 150 rounds, rain down, they all bow, how about that? Come up from the south, but we shout right back. We don't give a fuck, but a buck if you coming with the putt-putt. I'm pulling the 9 out my bag. Yeah, 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 I'm pulling the 9 out, I'm pulling the 9 out.
Got a stream of freaking vocal. A lot of times I don't know what they had to do, but I'ma take it, another take it. I like that. So that was CC Mendo with 9mm. I like this record. You know, I mean, the mix is clean for you know, the most part. It does need to slightly be, you know what I'm saying, turned up, but it's nothing too crazy. You know, and I like the performance, you know, with it, right? In full, right? Front to back, you give us 3 minutes and 4 seconds of record. So, you know, thank you for that. The beat itself sounds freaking epic. I would love to see a video potentially. And on that chorus, I do think that there can be harmonization. When you go, yeah, I think you can have tones in there like, yeah, or yeah. I can't do the higher one right now because my voice is gone. But good job, not bad, not bad. So yeah, we're gonna head out, y'all. Send in y'all records on our next episode. I may, like today, tomorrow, come live a little bit later to give my voice time to rest and adjust and stuff like that. But again, I'll see y'all and thank y'all for stopping by and sending submissions freaking tonight. Follow us on our platforms.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so...